Hello, everybody. Aubrey here for just a quick little message before we get into this week's episode. Over the past couple of weeks, you may have noticed that we've added our voices to the Paizo accountability hashtag and have been trying to lift up any other voices in the community along with many who work at the company. It's been a very trying couple of weeks for everybody as we try to figure out where things go from here. But now, we do have an answer. Hashtag unionize Paizo, and we stand behind it fully. We here at G&G love Pathfinder and the people who have helped make it the game it is today. So we want to support them as they form the very first union in the TTRPG industry. We stand behind their calls for better working conditions and better pay, along with accountabilities for those higher up, making sure that what has led to these circumstances can't happen again. We want to see this company become one that we can all point to and say that it can get better, that we can turn things around. So how can you help, you may ask? Well, just tweeting in support of Unionized Paizo is a great start. Keep it trending and keep the conversation going. Also check out their card and other ways of supporting them along with buying our merch, and any of those links will be in our episode's descriptions down below. We'll see you all next time. I hope you enjoy the episode.
Aki here. This episode contains themes of violence and invasion. Viewer discretion is advised. Please take care of yourselves.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblets and Gays. I am Aubrey. I am your GM. I use she, her pronouns. I'm going to turn it over to our players to introduce themselves, who they are playing, and then we'll get into a recap. There is a lot going to happen tonight, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. And we'll start with you, Aki. And honestly, I'm okay with that I forgot a question because, yet again, as I said, there's a lot to go.
Cool. Hi, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Astraea, your triple princess bard, currently locked up in a tower filled with spite, trauma, and dragons, and is just gonna be flung around the place, it would appear. She also uses she, her pronouns.
Ferris?
Hello, my name is Ferris. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Demisa, our half-goblin barbarian champion of the night, who also uses she, her pronouns, and is here to get her almost girl back. Not her girl yet, but we're getting there.
Eventually. Sparlock, you're up next.
Hello, I'm Sparlock. I use he, him pronouns, and I play Groon, our friendly oracle of fire, who uses she, her pronouns.
Tick.
Sup, bitches, I'm Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns. I am playing Miro, who uses just they pronouns. They are a monk born and raised in the underworld, now with a little bit of rogue, a lot of parental issues, and are ready to punch shit.
Trula?
Hi, I'm Trula. I play our lovely Deathwalker witch, Ileana. Our pronouns are she, her, and yeah, that's it.
Yee. And once again, we have our lovely guest back.
Hello, y'all. My name is C. I use they, them pronouns. I am playing the beloved captain who uses any pronoun set. So excited to be back and super psyched to jump into this episode.
Yep. So I don't think we have any particular announcements. If we do, I will cut them in here. Other than just, hey, by the time you're listening to this, Nowhere is going to be airing on our Patreon, which is our Patreon exclusive Lancer campaign with pretty much the entire cast of Bring Your Own Mech and Tommy at Black Dragon Gaming. It is a lot of fun. You should go check it out. The other cool things in the future. So yes, Tick, now is the time to answer the question of what happened last time.
So, what happened last time, everyone? We started off with, Astraea as usual. She had a little bit of bonding with Rosalite, checking in on her, and maybe doing some baking with Arat. A whole bunch of stuff, trying to keep the vibe positive in a, terrible castle with evil dragons and shit. She was like, hey, maybe I should roll up to one of these Talon chess meetings early. And she saw Maeve. And she decided, you know what? I'm going to choose violence today because, quite frankly, this person deserves it. So cue the best like 10 minutes of Maeve getting her ass roasted that I have seen in my whole life. Like, she was pissed. I recommend listening to it just because it was so good. But Astraea decided, hey, I'm a bard. I have a lot of charisma and talking skills. I'm going to use all of my charisma to roast this bitch in particular. Fuck that one guy in particular, TM. So Maeve got her ass roasted. And then Talon decided, yeah, I mean, we're supposed to meet. I'm coming in. And was like, hey, so, Astraea, I saw there was a boat. There's a boat that's coming in. It's green, and boats aren't usually green. And I think that's your friends. So like, I'm gonna kill them. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna send these dragons over to kill them. Bye. And Astraea was like, oh fuck. That's unfortunate. BRB as I go start doing a plan. So Astraea booked it to where one of the rocks, the magic rocks that has the big border up, and she's like, the rune rocks, yes. And she was like, rocks are not immune to being blasted with a bunch of magical spells in a very strategic manner. I'm going to blast this with a bunch of magic spells in a very strategic manner. And barely, just barely, a 10-word message got sent out. And it basically, at Dubisa, guys, there's dragons, be careful. And then Talon was like, teleports behind you. You shouldn't have done that, and yeeted her directly into a door, and did a lot of other damage. And now, quite frankly, Astraea, please run for your life. I'm begging you. But she's not running for her life just yet, because we're cutting back to the main group who are like, oh, let's just keep heading towards the Vlagos castle. It's fine, it's chill. The captain did some scrying to make sure everything was safe. It was not safe, but that was good, because now we know it's not safe. And after some boat shenanigans, TM, we arrived at the docks. Dumisa got a wonderful message around this time saying, hey, shit's fucked, and Dumisa immediately entered a state of gay yearning without any hesitation, like, Astraea, it's been so long since I heard you. But she responded like, yes, we are coming. Your love. I've appreciated you since the day you were born, the shimmer in your eyes, and it went on for a long time as I add stuff in that Dumisa didn't actually say. But anyways, it's
like 10 words.
I love that. She said it in my heart. So we landed the boat. There were two big old dragons. We fought the big old dragons. Long story short, one of them grabbed Dumisa, and everyone just started like shooting magic and throwing stuff at it until eventually it did in fact plummet from the captain giving it such a big migraine it forgot how to fly. The other dragon luckily got axe kicked to the head and died as like Kratos and Ileana beat the shit out of it as well. And yeah, we essentially beat up these two dragons pretty well. We finish it off. One landed with a big splat covering like two people in the party with guts and gore. Mara was one of them. And as we were, finishing everything off, a wonderful starry portal opened up and the Beowalk slid out like, hey, guess what? We're reinforcements. And a lot of reinforcements came. There was a Beowalk. There was our wonderful friend who I keep forgetting her name. I feel like I'm going to be cursed.
Yara?
Yes, I feel like I'm never going to remember her name. I feel so bad. But yes, those two came in and started throwing spells. There was a bunch of chaos and fighting. And we just decided, hey, there's the castle. We got reinforcements. Let's book it and let's get our princess. So now we're getting our princess.
More if they told you, hey, we've got it. Go for the castle.
They gave us the storm the castle order, and we are booking it now to the castle. And now we will enter that chase scene, maybe. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, you all are heading towards the castle. We'll pick up with what is going on with Astraea right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, you are getting up from going through the door and probably at least a bookcase. You see Talon in front of you in the doorway, and he's just like, oh, and you had so much promise. And you start to see him casting a spell, but before you can complete it, it almost seems like this giant shadowy hand grabs him and pulls him back out into the hallway.
I poke my head out of the hallway. What happened?
And you watch as your not father sort of goes flying, and he hits a wall. And you see Heron.
Jailbreak!
All in his shadowy, almost bestial glory. And it's just like, I've been awake for a while now.
Okay, do me a favor. Don't damage the body too bad. I'm gonna go that way, and
Mm,
as I start running,
mm,
I think in hindsight, without context, this is gonna sound really bad. I'm gonna throw my baby in the air, and just go Rosalind, do the thing, and she'll get into her steed form.
mm. She's now
Um,
large enough to ride.
yep, and and I hop on, and we're gonna run through
Yep.
the halls. I'm aiming
Mm.
for Talon's study so I
Yeah.
can get my shit and sorry, and the grimoire.
And yeah, you are working on that. Heron is doing his best to keep Talon busy, but there's also a problem. There are also a lot of guards here that are very loyal to Talon. And pretty much as soon as you get closer to the study, you do see that Arod is actually currently engaged in fighting a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yet again, she's keeping them all busy. And so yeah, you're able to, for the time being, get to the study uninhibited.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. While I'm doing this, I would like to cast a first level soothe on myself,
Mhm.
just because I took a lot of damage. And I guess Arod, because I'm assuming Heron would be much too far out. But is Arod also too far out for like like a 60-foot radius
Of
of if I did an inspire courage, harmonize, inspired heroics? It's a lot.
they're probably a little too far out.
Okay, that's fine. I'll leave that alone for now.
Mm.
Cast through them myself. The minute we make it into the study, I'm grabbing my shit, like my bag and stuff. I'm looking for his grimoire.
Yep. It is exactly where he left it on the table.
I'm picking that bitch up.
Yep.
Now I think staying in one room is a very bad idea.
Mhm.
Simply because I didn't take my door mimic spell. So I don't have
Yes.
anything protecting me. And I'm pretty sure this is a one way in, one way out room.
Yep.
So what I am deciding to do is I'm gonna hop back unless there's anything cool else in here, like maybe
There
his
is.
staff. I don't think so.
He has his staff, but he doesn't have the skull. You do see the skull with your
Oh,
actual
Dad's
dead
in here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta take Dad too.
Yeah.
I assumed he had him with it. Oh my god.
Nope.
Okay, well I gotta take Dad.
Yeah.
I hop in on a dragon. I get my shit. I see Dad. I grab Dad, and I go. We'll talk about this later. And I put him safely also on the dragon. We're gonna run back out, and basically I'm gonna be doing shit while essentially just running around, and hopefully this chase sequence can be like a Fast and the Furious movie.
Give me a I'm not gonna make the dragon roll for any right now. But because you also recognize that this book is encoded and not in draconic, so um you have pretty much for the most part broken the code. It's just you need to find the right spell. So give me a quick arcana check to see how quickly you find the correct ritual.
Arcana check. Question: how many hero points do we have before I roll this shit?
3. Everyone has 3. That is our guest like table rule for when there are guests.
Yes, I'm mostly asking this so that way the audience can hear. Hi, okay, and I'm gonna use that hero point immediately because I knew my own dice would do this to me, like the Astraea dice specifically. Just Doomy likes me. Doomy likes me a lot. 27.
27?
Yes.
Yes, you do find it as you're running through the halls on the back of your dragon. Like the dragon is mostly just taking whatever turn and just trying to keep away from people. There are some people who are starting to follow you and follow you as more chase you down. You do find the ritual to do it. It will take probably
Wait.
about
Sorry. Which ritual are we talking about?
the ritual of soul transference.
Of soul transference. Okay. Here is another thing. Would it be possible to look for the ritual that just bops all the souls, like just evicts all the souls out from the warriors?
It essentially looks to be that the ritual, the soul transference ritual, but on a higher scale.
Oh, I see. It'd be with great difficulty. Is this
But
like
you imagine maybe if you can swap regular Talon back into his own body, because it's still his magic, he would be in control of it, and can at least get them to stop attacking you until the proper ritual.
okay, cool. Mostly asking this because I'm like, if I could just body a bunch of these, just evict a bunch of these souls, that would technically help the other group that I can only assume is coming.
Yep. I will say you do notice initially is this ritual will take multiple minutes. This is not just a spell that you say. This is a spell that needs material components and time.
Okay. And one other thing, because this technically counts, I guess it counts as concentration to keep it going. How am I gonna say this? Can I cast other spells while doing this? Or am I stuck doing this for a while?
I'll say you can cast other spells. It's a ritual that just needs to be focused on for a specific amount of time, and it does need to be focused on. It does need to be cast within a summoning circle, like a ritual circle.
Oh, so do I have to make the ritual?
Yes.
Okay, and
or go to one that may already.
exist. There is one. It's in the room. Unless he cleaned that up.
You're not sure. There was a rug where it was. And then there's whatever's there, like in the. Are you talking the one that was in the study or the one that you made in the lab?
The one that was in the study, because the study is technically the closest.
Yeah. The one in the study is you're not sure if it's still there. It looks like a rug has been put where the circle was.
Lord, why am I running around then? Oh, my boba has arrived. Hello, thank you. Thank you for my boba. Thank you for my life. Okay. Also, does the spell require me to be within a certain range of the two souls that I wish to swap?
It's kind of like it's from what you can tell, it's got a pretty long range. As long as one of them is with you, you should be fine. And you do have one of them with you.
I do have one of them with me. But I'm so petty. I really want to try it because I spend time switching my spells and picking up things that will only work once. I need to get within, and I didn't pay attention to this earlier, so unfortunately, I need to get within 30 feet of fake Talon to do this.
Okay.
And so what I'm thinking is we're just circling. We're circling back around on this wild goose chase.
Yep.
Then when we get close, when we see not Talon, I would like to cast my cantrip, invoke true name on him, and so when I speak the true name of the creature, basically until the end of the current turn, they're flat-footed against my spells, and they take a -2 circumstance penalty to saving throws against my spells and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is when I see him and I'm like in line of sight, and when I just point and I go, Theron, you better start running. And I cast the invoke true name, and then I'm going to double it and cast with my with quote unquote at the time last 2 actions, dimensional anchor. And I'm gonna need a will save. Please fucking work. My spell DC is 26. So it's a
26.
Yeah, DC.
Yeah, 26. I rolled a 2 on the dice, so that's like a 25.
Holy shit!
So he failed.
Yes, he did.
What the fuck?
Okay, cool. Flavor text wise, You know how I got my gold cuffs? He's got pink
Mm.
cuffs on now, and any attempts of teleporting or traveling between dimensions are counteracted. And this will last for 10 minutes. And then I also run. I run the fuck away, so that way this one can't run away and steal a body.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'll go.
Like
go
as you're distracted, you just watch as Heron just brings the shadow arm and cold clocks him.
Awesome. Cool. Ah, get bodied, sir. Get bodied. And I guess I'll go back to the study then. It's a goose chase. I really hope the rug is there, because if it is, I have one other idea in terms of how to keep other people out, but trap myself inside long enough to do this.
Yeah. You'll actually know that Asia Arod has actually made her way slightly over to where the study is. She's pretty close. And she seems to have dispatched said soldiers near there, and she's just like, "What's the plan?"
Gonna get. How are we gonna say this? We're going to swap bodies, not you and me, but dad and other dad.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe we can turn all of this off. But do note that hopefully, and I'm really hoping it's the correct set of friends are coming, like Doomy and stuff. So
how much time do I?
I don't know. I really don't know. But they can't get in here. It takes a while for me to do this. I'm saying this while I'm also like trying to push the rug off. And I'll simply go, if it looks like you're going to be overwhelmed, let me know. I can barricade myself in with crystal.
You do whatever you can. I will make sure none of them come through that door.
Okay, cool. Also, Heron is
I'll let him out. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, good job with that. Oh shit.
He has a lot of anger he needs to work out. I think he'll win.
He does. Twonk. Because he's not a twink. I remember he's not a twink. If I move the rug, is it there, the circle?
Yes, it is slightly damaged, so you will need to spend a few minutes fixing it. Like some of the blood has sort of like cracked and faded a little bit. So.
Oh, do we need blood?
Yeah, you might need a little bit of blood. Maybe not a whole entire humans of blood, but you know.
Yeah, no, but like my blood.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna like go and be like, hey, Aaron, cut. I'm not gonna do that. So once I'm in the room, I guess I'll get started on that. I'll use my blood as a substitute. Oh, actually, you know what I will do? Just because I have it now, I'm gonna use one of our other like minor healing potions. This is probably be our last one. Yeah. Which is just like a D8 or whatever. And then with the glass for cinematic purposes, I'll just break that shit on my hand and go and just use, the rest of it as blood paint.
Yep. Yeah. So you are working on that, building it out. You hear a loud noise from outside in the hall, and it sounds like somebody like tossed one of those like suits of armor over. And then you hear something like pressing against the door.
Like to get in?
Not more of like something has been barricaded against the door.
Oh, okay. So she's doing that for me.
Mm-hmm.
That works. I might make Rosalie just push a bunch of furniture in front of the door as well while I'm doing all of this. And
Rosalie can take all the tables, put them in front of the door.
She's medium sized now. She can do it.
She is medium sized. She is like.
She's like what?
Like I was trying to think in my head about like what size. It's at least horse sized.
Yeah, no, she. I'm pretty sure height wise, she's taller than Doomy and would definitely be longer. The best.
Well, I hope she'd be longer than Dumisa.
Well, yeah, me too. What I'm thinking of is like a really, really large alligator with like some leg game. So like Dumisa's legs, but an alligator's body, like Kyurem, the Pokemon.
Yeah. But yeah, no. She starts moving all the furniture. Like for something like this, she's actually rather like dexterous with like moving things.
I wish I had time to be proud.
Yeah, she's got those opposable thumbs.
Ah, yes, the best. Okay.
Yep. But yes, you get started, and yeah, you're starting to work. And it's going to take you a few minutes just to get this. It's going to take a couple minutes for you to make the ritual circle good again, and then you can start casting the ritual, which all in all will take 10 minutes or so.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's as long as I have for my anchor.
Well, the whole entire ritual will be over in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, I was.
It'll probably take you maybe like, because like literally all you have to do is touch up a couple of spots on the like the ritual circle, and then you can start casting the ritual. All in all, everything take you about 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Do I have to make checks for the ritual?
Yes, you will need either Arcana or Occultism.
Oh, they're about the same for me.
I thought they might.
I don't think I have anything that can help boost myself in this case scenario either, because unfortunately, I'm only boosting other people on a constant. Yeah. I don't got anything, so I'm just gonna do it regularly then. 26.
26. You start incanting the ritual, and everything seems to be going pretty well so far. The circle is starting to light up, and you can start feeling the magic around you. But yes, you are going to be busy for a moment, and we will jump over to what the group is doing.
Dying.
Running.
You're all running through the streets of Vlagos. Like, Dumisa, I imagine you are the one leading the charge because you know your way. You and Kratos are leading the charge.
Yep. I do know my way.
Yep.
Welcome to Vlagos, everybody. It's cold and it's trying to kill you.
Yep. And you watch as the streets are erupting into chaos. You see a lot of people you recognize, and you see a lot of people you don't, but they're all fighting. You hear
Each other? Or what are they fighting?
there essentially is there are so many soldiers here. There's essentially 3 kingdoms worth of soldiers here.
And they're having a little civil war, perhaps?
With all the people who have come from the World Tree, yeah.
Dang it.
Holy shit.
That
Big
is
old
not
fight.
even. That's not very evenly matched. Okay, cool.
You've got some gods on your side, various powerful Fey beings.
Yeah, we got a squad.
And there are a lot. The World Tree is pretty big. It has a lot of people. And this is like whatever remains of like Naxos' force as well.
Okay, but the most important powerful entity we know, do we got Winston?
Not currently. At least you don't see Winston or Rose.
That hurts me out of character emotionally because I love him so much. But anyways, continue.
But they could be here, you just haven't seen them.
True. Best skull around.
Yes. So you're all heading through the street, and eventually, also, if you have things you want to do, like chug health potions or cast healing spells, now is a great time to do that.
Can I throw Groon at the captain? Hey, they need heals.
How much do we have in the way of healing potion?
You do have Serena, who is an alchemist. So we'll make a couple of quick checks to see how many she might have on her. Cool. So let's see, where is items? Cool. So she currently has 1 moderate elixir of life and 2 lesser elixir of life.
I'm actually full health, so I don't need it.
Have 17 hit points.
She will instantly hand you, Captain, one of the moderate one. So
Thank
if
you.
you drink it, you can heal up 5d6 plus 12 hit points.
Wow, that's a lot of hit points.
Please heal.
All right, and I'm down by like 50. Who else is injured?
Technically, but also not really.
Hava is injured, but honestly not that bad.
Because I don't actually have enough actions to cast a mass heal. I can do 2 action heals, but I'm not good for anything for, until we get there.
As you were leaving, you stepped through some of the basilisk's blood, which made you feel a lot better.
But
Right.
if a little nasty.
Yeah, it's just like there was blood, and yeah, you realize that the blood gets rid of like the stone condition.
Yeah, I'm at
Oh,
45.
I forgot you were stone.
Yeah,
That doesn't rock.
Only kind of stone.
yeah. If
I'm
you
glad I
failed a
didn't
second-
actually throw you at the captain.
but if you had actually failed a second time, you actually would have turned.
Okay, we gotta figure out a way to prioritize because we have limited healing resources. Can everyone drop how much damage they're at? Like damage, not like health.
Oh shit! What I put was
That health you're at.
no, I didn't.
Oh.
I put the damage, and I was like, please don't consider that to be.
I'm like at
On one hand, I feel like everyone's running everything, and Mercy's gonna softly be like, I hope someone stronger than us dealt with the barrier around the castle. Just very softly. That is a plot point.
Okay, so for what's the Aki's dad's name?
Hava.
Hava. I am so bad. So Hava will get a level 1 heal because that should actually take all the way. Yeah, because that's like what 17.
Mm-hmm.
So they're good.
Thank you.
Let's see. Where I can't multitask. There we go. Let's see. Okay, who does that leave? Okay, I need to take one of those potions.
There are 2 moderates. Also, I believe Ileana can also heal, unless she did not prepare the healing spell.
I typically always keep that prepared, but let me double check my list.
Yeah.
I keep it as a precaution because we
Yeah.
never know when we're going to need it.
you me like being a very harried tour guide as
Why
well.
is it this
When
is
we left
the
at
one
bakery,
time I don't have that fucking prepped?
Oops, sucks for us.
Demisa just gave it a passive tour, like, yep, here's the bakery. And I was like, interesting. I don't think
That's
we
the
can
street
visit.
I got beat up in. That's the street where I beat somebody else up in.
And Serena is literally like, if you give me more time, I can have more health potions. I'm also running out of reagents.
Okay.
That's when Ileana's just gonna look at her and throw her bag of holding at her and just like go through the shit. I don't know what's in there.
That's where we had a good victory feast one time. Let's hustle! Come on, people!
All right, Ferris, throw another. Actually, level 1. 15. I have one more level 1, which should take you basically to full. Okay, so that's another 16. So that should. So that's 31.
Thank you.
Then we have Captain and Ileana. I want to save at least one level 2 slot. Like I have up to 4th level spells, so I can afford to use some of the lower level spells. But I want to save at least one dispel magic. And I need my fireballs. Okay, so let's give a level 2 to Ileana. Oh wait. That's plus 16, so that should take you to full. I think that's what 29. And then one more level 2 to to the captain, which that'll give you plus 16, 27, which should bring you to full. And then
Thank you, Grun.
I'm at minus 24, so I will try. If I'm feeling better, I'll do a medicine check and try for that. I think it's the DC 30.
Yeah.
For that we're gonna use a hero point on that natural one.
Or else.
We're gonna use another hero point on that natural one. Let's try.
God, what the fuck?
There we go.
Oh my god.
It's just like
Man,
you start
Grun
working.
stabs herself twice.
Yeah, you stab yourself twice in the whole healing, but eventually you get it right.
Oh my
Because you're
god.
moving. It's because you guys are moving, right?
Yeah. Grin's doing this like from Doomy's shoulders while she's giving a tour while they're running through a battle. Obviously, things are complicated.
Okay. That was special. What's the cure wounds amount for the 30 DC?
Medicine. So let's see. Treat wounds. Plus
Plus 30.
30. If hit points regained by 30. Plus like the normal amount.
Okay, well that's just gonna take me straight to full. I probably should have gone for the DC 20, but it wouldn't have mattered on the re-rolls anyway.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Okay, I think that has everyone to full. Did I miss anyone?
Serena's got Kratos. He's a fighter. He has a lot of health.
We gotta let Suri take care of Kratos specifically. We gotta wingman this shit any way we can.
I'm loving this NPC on NPC action. It's really good for me.
They're so sweet. I'll ship it respectfully in the background. I'm just jogging alongside the group, like just me taking a fursuit, taking notes.
But yes, eventually you do come to the sort of clearing. I was like, my brain was like, it's not a clearing, but it's like the large open area, the courtyard before you enter the castle. And like as you're doing this, you watch as one of the other portals opens up, and this tiefling girl sort of stumbles halfway through it. She's got like red skin and short black hair, and she's wearing looks to probably be someone magical. And she starts to run towards the barrier. And as she does this, she pulls out a knife and like slices open her hand. And like as she's doing this, she's starting to cast magic. And you watch as sort of like the blood becomes these runes floating in the air. And eventually she sets her hands on the barrier itself. And you watch as sort of, it's like this sort of almost shimmery thing, and it just parts. And she looks back at all of you and just goes, "Go, there's not a lot of time."
Yeah,
Do I know who this is?
Do we know this person?
Captain, you will have met her before, but no one else would know who this is. Captain, you do know this is Leas, or as this most commonly called the Fate Weaver.
I'm crying tears of joy out of character. But in character, I'll just give a thumbs up and just start running. I'm not asking any questions right now. Like, come on, guys. Dumisa, let's go.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Yep, the captain I think is the last through and gives Leas like a nod and goes through.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you go through, like her spell breaks and the barrier closes behind you. And you're now at the castle.
One, who the hell was that? Two, where the hell is Astraea?
The new gods seem to be on our side. Good.
Oh, that was
good.
Okay.
We need it.
All right, that was okay. Splitting up's a bad idea. Let's just start.
There's really only one entrance.
Let's storm a castle, bitches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dumisa, you go first.
And you do sort of see that there is conflict already. There seems to be some fighting. It seems like the servants are fighting back against some of the guards. And the guards, you'll all notice, all have the glowing.
At least these are like Lagosian servants, so hopefully they're also a little bit ripped, but also I'm so scared for them.
They will probably not win in the end, but they are buying time.
Oh no, poor babies. Okay.
Yeah. So yes.
Yeah, we need that time they're buying. Let's go. Like, Dumisa, lead the charge, man. Go, you're the buff one.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead the way into the palace. And do I have any idea of like where like a likely area Astraea might be? Like where someone would be kept if they were like a prisoner of honor, I guess?
Honestly, no, you're not sure. Usually just people, if they're prisoners, they go down to the jail. But there's your only way into the castle right now is through the entrance hall in the throne room.
Okay, well, unless somebody has a spell to find her, the dungeons are downstairs on the right. Or we can just go in and, I don't know, guess.
Can we hear any, like, we can hear fighting probably everywhere in this castle, right?
Yeah.
Hang on
Does
a second.
Ileana have a spell, maybe?
I was about to say, can we use the cat?
What?
Or what?
Briarsting and I can communicate with one another. Can we send Briarsting to sniff out Astraea?
Browsing's still gonna have to kind of go through the entrance hall / throne room.
But the cat can get through a little bit easier than we can.
And what are you going to do while the cat is doing this?
Distraction?
Is it, alternatively perhaps, is it possible that in the 10 minutes that we were perhaps running through the streets of Vlagos, I could have been casting either Augury or Show the Way? Those are two spells that I do have.
You could probably definitely do augury. I don't remember what Show the Way does.
It's really nice. It might be what we're looking for.
Please help, I don't have any spells for this. I can just punch good.
I don't remember the specifics of it.
You
but...
and your affected allies gain preternatural knowledge of the path ahead, allowing you to intuit the best way forward and avoid potential obstacles such as difficult or confusing terrain.
I think people we don't want to fight count as difficult and confusing terrain, in my honest opinion.
Augury is probably your best.
Cool, let's do Augury then. The 10 minutes, I think the captain has been kind of quiet, like, as they're all running, except for that, like, moment with Leas. And they are, like, trying to grasp onto, like, the further they get away from the water, the harder it is, but they're trying to, like every trough of water that they pass through, like, even the ones that are, like, speckled with blood, they, like, glance into them to try to see, like, see a glimpse of the future. So I'll just go ahead and cast that.
Yep. Do you need to ask a specific question?
Ask about the results of a particular course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Can predict up to 30 minutes in the future. Let's see. Is where will we find Astraea? Or if we go into the throne room, will we find Astraea? I think that's the question that that I will ask.
You get wheel, which means the results will be good.
Excellent. And I think maybe there's like this pause at the like in the courtyard, I suppose. The captain, like, they seem to focus on something really, really like past everyone's heads. Like, they're looking at something in the middle distance, and then their single eye kind of like connects back, and they just start like walking forward with purpose.
Yeah.
The throne room. That's where we need to go.
Is your gator that fucking strong?
Yes. Don't ask questions.
All right, let's go.
Mm-hmm. I will also say, like, do me so you know that the way this castle is built, it is built to essentially funnel attacks if there are attacks. So there really is only one way in and out of this castle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's essentially that is the idea. So you all push forward through the doors into the throne room. And there are a lot of figures waiting for you in the throne room, and none of them seem all that friendly. So I think now is a pretty good time to roll a new.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Oh god, there's a lot of bitches in here.
Natural fucking 20, baby! Let's go. I'm here to get my fucking princess. I'm not here to mess around.
I love that for you. You want to know what number I rolled?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Ferris.
It's a 4. So that gives me a total of 18. It begins.
I got a fucking natural 19, so I guess the captain have a brain cell.
I got a 7. This is not my day.
Hey.
Poor thing.
We can start a club together, okay?
I think I got a total.
Yeah.
That's nat 20 for a 30.
Ooh.
Yo, let's go.
Demise is a little slow, it's fine.
I don't know.
Still gay from last. We're in your place of trauma. Okay, it's it's a lot going on.
Last time I was here, someone was trying to kill me. It's fine.
Yeah, you're.
I don't know if it was here specifically, but it can be now. We'll just say it was here. And, last time I saw my dad trying to kill me here. Sure.
That's
all. Just having flashbacks.
Okay.
I believe that is everyone on the initiative.
Gives me lots of time to think of what I want to do.
Cool. And you will watch as sort of one of these people with this glowing blue eyes. They are the first to react. And it is going to take first two actions, to move up to you, Dumisa.
Oh, hi.
You'll notice that this one looks a little different than the other ones. This one looks a lot more corpse-like. Like maybe Talon has started just digging up bodies and just shoving souls in them.
Is it a body I recognize?
They were a soldier. You recognize that they were a soldier, but you don't remember their name.
Okay.
And its sort of clawed hands reaches out to strike you. And that is a 27.
Oh, man. Hang on. Shoot, I think that's my AC, but my thing doesn't show my actual AC. But now I can't remember what gives me that extra point. I'm so sorry. I was literally in the process of looking this up. Hang on. Where's my silly cheat sheet? Cheat sheet tells me that. Oh yeah, from a bracelet. My bracelet. So that's exactly my AC right now.
Okay. The bracelets of armor.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that is it meets it beats. So you will feel these claws sort of rend into you as they are negative energy. It's not a great feeling. So that is going to be 18 negative damage. Yep, and then that is its entire turn. Marrow, it is now your.
So with the power of love and flanking on my side, for my first action, I would like to flank this creature. Hopefully, it can be flanked.
Mm.
Second action, I am going to. I'm not going to use key points yet. I'm going to just try Flurry Blow, Stunning Strike, and see if it works. I don't think it can be stunned, but I may as well give it a try. You know, no harm in not using it. Yeah, because I'm flanking it. It counts as flat-footed. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't need to trip it yet. So let's give this let's do some attack rolls and hope for the. So I start this off with a natural 20. I wish I was joking.
Hell
it's a
yeah.
37. I'm gonna roll my second flurry as well, and I got a 2 on the second one. So like, I immediately crit success and then crit failed. So that's. I'm gonna live with this for now because that was a good draw. I'm gonna roll my. Does it count as flat-footed?
Does it count as flat-footed? Let's see.
I mean, I did roll a 15 for the second one. If that's not a crit fail.
Yeah, it'll count as flat-footed.
Okay, so A, I get sneak attack damage, and B, I assume a 15 is a crit fail, so we can deal with that after I roll my. It does also need to make a fortitude save, I believe it is, if it can be stunned.
It can't be stunned.
That's unfortunate. I still get to roll a fuck ton of damage, though.
Yep. And your critical card involved you stunning it. That also it can't be stunned.
So angry! Oh no!
Yeah, and I have your fumble card.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll this real quick. So that's 24 bludgeoning and 4 precision damage.
Okay.
Okay, what the fuck is my fumble card?
You also notice that your attacks not doing as much damage as maybe they could. It's your fumble card is called Broken Tooth. Until healed, you take a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls.
Marrow loves bones, but Marrow's bones do not love them.
Oh my god, Damn. I'm not sure if I should try rolling another attack with that penalty at the moment. Do I take any damage from it?
No, you don't take any damage.
Okay. I guess I can try to trip it for just to fuck it up. That is athletics, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna use a hero point. I don't want to do 2 crit fails in one turn.
Oh no.
It was a flat natural one. I am not living with 2 crit fails in one turn, Aubrey. Not today. Okay,
We started off so strong.
That's a 28.
That's a 28. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
What the fuck is this thing sneeze? Okay. That is my 3 actions. I love the combination of crit fails and regular crits in this game tonight.
It's starting off strong. So yes, now it is Serena's turn. She rolled a natural 20 as well on her initiative.
Go on.
Queen shit only. Queen shit only.
Mhm. So as you're watching, she pulls a couple of vials off of the bandolier that she has and starts mixing them together. And it sort of becomes this sort of glowing, almost orange. It's sort of like the orange itself has a glow to it, and she is essentially quick alchemy and combining bombs. And she is going to lob it at that zealot. So first action is to combine this bomb. She is combining an alchemist fire and a thing that is good against undead. I think the ghost charge, and she is going to toss that. And her luck has turned now because it goes sailing right beyond it. It does sort of break right around here, so it still is going to take like a little bit more splash damage simply because of that. But it goes. There's a reason I don't fight, and she is going to hide behind Kratos for her last action. And yes, it is another one of these creatures' turns. And so it is going to move here for 2 actions. You sort of watch as it floats a little bit above the ground. Its feet don't need to touch the ground.
Important question though: is it T-posing?
No.
That's fair.
And it is in front of you, Ileana, and it is going to reach out and hit you with those claws. So that is going to be a 30.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's not a crit or anything, right?
It's my class AC is 4.
Yeah, no, it's not a crit.
My AC is 23, so it doesn't matter.
So you take 14 negative damage. Actually, it does have a thing. Ferris, I'm also gonna have to ask you to roll me a will save. And truly, I need you to roll me a will save as well.
Yay!
Will you please let us live?
I'm gonna use a point.
Why are the dice like this tonight?
26.
32.
You both succeed.
Woo. Almost
Uh,
there.
Yep.
That was a 1 the first time.
You both succeed, and nothing happens.
Thank God.
So yeah, that is its turn, and Captain, it is now your turn.
Gucci. How many of these bitches could I hit with an electric arc?
2. You
2.
can hit the one that's attacking Ileana and the one that's attacking Dumi.
Great. I am going to do exactly that then. I'll just roll to attack.
It is actually a reflex from them.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. It's a 26 DC.
Cool. And they are both going to fail regularly. So you do your full damage.
Excellent. That is going to be not too much, I believe.
44
plus my spellcast.
Yeah, 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. I'll roll that.
Important question: do they count as within the moderate curse range of the captain? Because that gives you like a weakness to electricity.
Me a weakness?
It says like your minor curse or expands and
that's all. Yeah, it's only the captain.
Yeah, I get the weakness to electricity.
Oh damn! I thought all of us didn't. I was like, Captain, why?
No, just me. Don't worry about it. I'm all good. Yep. So just a handsome 11 points of damage for both of them, I believe.
Yep.
And then
you have one more action.
Great. I don't think I have any spells that are just one.
You can draw a weapon. You can move around.
Yeah. Let me jump over this way a bit.
Yeah.
To like here. I'll pop myself over here.
Yeah. Okay. Ileana, it's your turn.
Giant electric tree, please.
On which one?
The one in front of me.
Okay. And that is and that's a reflex save, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's 24.
My DC is a 26. It fails.
And yeah, it fails. Roll that damage.
4d12.
4d12.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cast this.
Do you have it prepared at a higher level?
No, I only have it at level 2.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically not no,
Yeah.
but sweet.
I mean, 40-12 is still nothing to to scoff at.
I know. 40 points of damage.
Yeah. The electric tree hits it, and does a bit of damage. You see, it's a little bit shooketh from that.
As it should be. And then I am going to skimper away and
Mhm.
join C.
Yep. Join the captain.
Yes, join the captain. Because, not standing near that thing right now.
Okay. It is another one of the undead creature's turn. Cool. It is 2 action. Floats over here. It's in front of you, Grin.
Oh
Uh,
no!
And it is going to attack you with its claws. And that is going to be a 25?
That will actually miss.
Okay. Yep.
She's too
Hooray.
small.
Hooray
you
for
managed
that
to
+1
wiggle.
on the armor.
Yep. Ava, it's now your turn.
Yes, hello.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing, fellow kid?
How are you doing, fellow kids? Yes, that is the meme. So I think what I'll do is I'll take first action to get into Starlight stance. Starlit span. There you go.
Yep.
God. Well, I'll get into that stance, and then I will simply Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, and that won't work that way. Okay. If I don't attack with my bow, do I have to jump back like into the same stance the next turn?
No. If you once you go into the stance, you are in the stance until you drop it.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm just going to use my last one to electric arc the 3. God, I'm forgetting the name. Something banded zealots. Is that what they're called?
Technically, yeah. They're just the undead
Yeah,
guy
on the
that's in
thing.
front of you.
Yeah, the soldiers that are in front of Dumisa, and Groon, and they're like lined up in 3s. I have a question about electric arc. If I shoot the middle one, can I hit the other 2, or is it just
It's 1 or 2 creatures.
1 or 2? Okay, then I'll hit the one that I believe Mero and Dumisa are fighting, and then subsequently the one that is
cool.
So I'm gonna need the basic reflex saves.
One succeeds and the other fails. Let's see how bad it fails. So that is an 18. I don't believe that is. Yeah.
No, 18 fails regularly.
Yeah. Okay, so one will take half damage and the other will take the full damage.
Yes. I'll do that. So that's a total of 12 electric damage. So halved for the other one is 6, but 12 is max. And that's all I'm doing, folks.
Yeah. Okay. It is another one of these guys' turns. Let's see. What does it want to do? It has so many options. But ooh. Maybe there's a shy recognition in its eyes as it approaches you to be.
Oh no.
Reaches out to attack you with its clawed and bony hands. And that is a 32.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
Hi, can you hear me? I was asking if the person passed by me getting to Demisa. Everything froze.
They technically did pass by outdoor melee range.
Out of my melee range. Okay. It's like, how did they pass by me? And I heard nothing. I was like, yeah, what was that for there?
You take 14 damage.
Okay.
And it is now Kratos' turn. And Kratos is let's cast some magic. You'll watch as sort of this water tattoo that is sort of along his arm glows, and from his outstretched hand he casts hydraulic push on the one that is directly in front of him. Kratos just keeps getting magical tattoos and he doesn't know where they come from.
Concerning.
Yeah.
He just wakes up with them and he's like, oh, okay, cool.
Not gonna lie, that just makes me think of the one movie TV show that Paul Wesley was in, where he was the fallen angel, the kid of the devil, and for every angel he saved, like, he would get a mark on his body of their name, an angelic script.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and it takes damage and gets pushed back 10 feet. So it takes 3d6 damage, and then he will spend his last action to move over and guard you, Hava.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah. Groon, it is now your turn.
Do these creatures appear to be undead?
Very much so.
I wanted to burn things, but I think it makes more sense. Oh yeah, I'll waste a. No, I'll save a 4th level. I will do a 3-action heal. At the
Okay.
3rd level.
At what level?
3rd level.
Okay.
So that's the big old range there. And they have to do a basic fortitude save for 17, and everyone who's been damaged also heals 17.
Yes.
We don't get temporary HP from that, do we?
No.
Okay, cool.
All but one of them succeed.
That's. Do they still take super positive damage?
It doesn't seem to like. It hurts them, but they don't seem to be like. They're shrugging it off.
Should have used the fireball.
Right on top of us. Like the best plan. Yes. Maybe next turn. All right, that will be my turn.
This one's turn, and it is going to do that and move behind you, Marrow.
I see my flanking tactics.
Yeah. And that is 35.
Yo, what the fuck? It does hit.
Mm-hmm. Is it a crit?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to. So give me a quick will save.
How much damage was that?
I'm rolling the damage right now.
Let me roll the will save real quick.
25. As this claw sort of digs right into your back.
Okay, 25. Let me do some math real quick. I also got a 31 for the will save, and if I succeeded, it counts as a crit success because I have path to perfection.
Yeah, it you don't sense anything.
What are they doing to us? This is terrifying.
I mean, you all keep making your saves, so I'm not telling you what they're trying to do.
True. I don't know if success and crit success are different, so I'm just hoping I did something super cool.
Okay. So it is one of the living soldiers. Be just like, oh, how fast are you? You're not very fast at all because you're wearing heavy armor, right? So yeah, it is actually going to spend all 3 of its actions to move into melee range.
Good.
It is the zealot's turn, and it is going to come over and say hi to the captain.
Bring it.
Mm-hmm. And that is going to be a 24.
That does not hit.
Oh, yeah, you managed to dodge out of the way of this claw that comes at you. And that is its entire. And it is it has a friend who comes to
That's
join.
okay.
And it is also
Bring it.
Yep. Okay. This one is a 25.
That also does not hit.
Oh, okay. But it actually does get to take a second attack. Because it only...
Bring it, Aubrey! Let's go! I still have a +5 to my AC.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is a... No, that's a 21. That's going to miss.
Yeah, the captain's just doing some flips over here. Don't worry about it.
Captain doing hot them shit.
Doing hot captain shit.
Yep. Okay. And it is... This guy is going to have to spend pretty much all his actions move there. And hey, Demisa, what's he going to do?
Oh, it's me.
Yes, it is.
We've reached the bottom of the round. Okay, cool. Well, step 1, as usual, is I'm going to fail at Dread Martial Stance. So let's get that out of the way, shall we? Yeah, it's gonna be 26. Yeah, it's gonna be a 26.
That's a success.
According to is it?
Yeah. It's
oh, look at that.
Your DC for that should only be like a 24.
Yeah, I was
just
like,
looking at
how
my
high
sheet.
you need to roll for Dread Marshal?
I don't know. I usually just never hit it, so I'm impressed. Woo! Okay, so that means anyone within 10 feet of me, I think. I have to double check that, but if you're close to me, you get a deal extra damage when you do the attacking, and if you critically hit, you get to scare them real good. As I don't know, shout, pull it together! And then I'm going to become a raging lesbian. Because I think my sister needs it on this I don't know, revenge tour here. And rage. And then I guess I'll hit someone. And the one closest between me and Mara looks like a good target.
Oh.
Yeah, they do count as flanked.
What exactly? Well, hang on. 20, 25. Does it really?
Yeah.
I rolled an 8. I can't believe it hit. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't actually expect to hit anything. I didn't grab my dice. I had my 20s out, but I didn't think I'd hit anything this entire battle. I really did not.
Ferris!
I did not. Okay. It's math
Sure
time.
you want to save me?
I just have no confidence in my dice anymore. And I think that's allowed. And I think they're not repaying me for that in any way, but they're not disappointing me utterly.
Also, these things do not have wyvern level ACs.
That helps.
Yeah, these are normal ACs.
Okay, 31, I don't know, bludgeoning, positive bludgeoning, I guess, is what that sucker comes out to be.
Yeah, it's still
31?
standing, but yeah, this one doesn't look great.
Good, it shouldn't. That wasn't IS. No, never mind. I'm going to not even assume. I know better. Cool.
That was the end of your turn? That was
Yeah.
all 3 actions, right? Yeah.
That was 3.
Yep.
Most successful opening round I've had in like a whole season.
Yep. To be fair, we've had dragon after dragon after dragon.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you did pretty well in the very first.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So it is going to attack you, and it's tries to sink those claws in with a 35.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
I mean, it hits obviously. No, it's not critical though.
Yeah, it's going to be 14 negative damage.
I'll have to do my math for my temporary hit points for how I know they're all gone now, but I need to know how many's left after that. What is my con? Okay. You said 14?
Yep.
So I only take 3.
3? Yeah.
Yep. Because I had 11 temporary hit points from raging.
Cool.
Thanks,
Sarah.
Tashka.
Cool. And then it is going to spend its second action to also attack. That's only going to be 22.
Oh my gosh, it missed.
To miss, and as let's see, it is going to spend its last action to. It's going to attempt to grapple you.
What are some of the people grappling me? Okay, go ahead.
It's not going to succeed. That's a natural 1.
Ooh, is that a critical fumble on its end?
But it doesn't count as an attack, so it doesn't draw a critical fumble.
Gross.
I like to imagine it's just because I'm very tall and it tried to pick me up.
Nah.
And my feet just did not leave the ground.
Pretty much. So yeah. Marrow, it's now your turn. Oh, does Tick not back yet?
Nope.
Fun. Okay. So how's everybody feeling about this fight so far?
I have a theory, which I will probably call to in character. I have a theory about this, which is that I feel like if we kill these live guys, then the undead guys will go away. That's my theory, my working theory. I don't know if it's true or not.
Not too bad, not too bad. Guess it depends on who raised them and if Talon can hand off the reins to other people.
Good questions.
Oh, I guess in the middle of fighting, as a free action, Demiso would have to shout at the living ones, "If you surrender, we won't kill you! I'm legally, contractually obligated to ask you to surrender."
Oh, Marrow,
and
it's your
change
turn.
ways.
Okay, hold on. Did someone say positive or negative damage does more damage?
Slightly more, but it's not like to a point.
Okay. So that bitch in front of me is still standing, unfortunately. And it seems like punching things is not the best option at the moment. So I'm gonna try stabbing them with the sickle instead. For my first attack, test the water, see what happens.
Yeah, roll.
Alright, not gonna use flurry of blows. I should but I can't
Don't forget your -2 to your attacks.
Right, yeah, great. I can't actually use flurry of blows with the sickle, so it doesn't matter. But hopefully I can knock it on its feet. It's not gonna hit, I don't think. That's like a 24.
No, it's not gonna hit.
God damn. Okay. I can try again though. Oh no. Let's see. Please, dice, don't disappoint me again. It's a dirty 20.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
I don't even want to try at a minus. Okay. It seems like your dice luck has come to me. What?
I'm so sorry.
I think my best option might be to move somewhere else, because people have been moving, they haven't been getting attack of opportunities, so it's only like 20 feet. So I'm just gonna scoot out of this weird block. It's still only half my movements. I'm gonna skedaddle the fuck out of there for my final action, because I'm not doing very cash money right now. And that is my 3 actions.
And it is Serena's turn. So she's just gonna go, oh crap, hopefully this works. And she is gonna attempt to cast Electric Arc.
Get their asses.
We are doing electric. And are these paladin bitches? You said they were wearing heavy armor, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They both succeeded on their saves. Alright, they both take a bit of damage.
Is it a free action to give Serena a little applause?
Yep. You do that, and she is going to look over at Hava, and essentially she's going to cast Guidance.
Nice.
So you get a +1, and she is going to rattle off some facts she knows about armor, and probably the best way is to hit these very armored dudes. And so you get your +1 to a roll. Cool. Okay. So this one, this undead creature starts speaking in a language that you don't understand. And then it points at you, Grun, and Grun, I need you to make me a will save.
You killed Groon. Look what you've done.
If you're trying to speak, we cannot hear you.
I may legitimately be dead. That is.
Chad's back.
There you are. You're back.
Yeah. 27. That is not a success.
Told you I was dead.
So as it casts this spell at you, and you feel this doubt and mental turmoil trying to make its way into your mind, you take 30 mental damage, and you are stupefied for 1 round because you can cast divine spells.
Oh no.
It casts Crisis of Faith at you.
Oh no, not the thing that Groon used.
I'm saying again because Groon's already had a crisis of faith.
Spend its last action to...
Feeling rather surrounded right now.
Captain.
Okay. Oh dear. Here we go. I've been looking at all of my spells. This is a lot. Let's go with the captain, I think, is surrounded by these undead guys. Totally fine. Everything's fine. They haven't been touched yet. And the storm is kind of like swirling around them. And they look like, can I use like one of my actions to try to make like an occultism check potentially to see like if we take out the people who are living, or will these undead creatures also die with them?
Oh yeah, make a recall knowledge check with your occultism. So roll me that occultism.
Excellent. I would be happy to do that. Let's see here. Okay, I will use a hero point because that was a 2. Okay, that is much better. I need to do some math. I apologize. That is a 34.
34. Yeah, you also do notice that both of the other living people, they have these glowing blue eyes as well. They all seem to be under the thrall of somebody else. Somebody else in this castle is controlling.
Okay, so taking out the people in the armor is not necessarily going to help us here.
I mean, there'll be less people to fight.
Right. But we got to get somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. In that case, I'm going to take care of the people who are all around me. I will use my last 2 actions to cast. Why the hell not? Let's see. Let's cast. Should I go for an effect or for damage? Open to suggestions here.
What's the effect?
Bane.
Bane is pretty good because it does give them
a
minus
-1
status penalty to attack rolls.
Make or break
that'll be
things.
everyone within 5 feet of me. So let's do Bane. I'll cast Bane, and that's going to be a DC 26 will save from basically anyone who's within 5 feet of me.
Fail.
Excellent. They all take a -1 status penalty to attack rolls.
And you can also spend an action next turn to extend its range, so it's now 10 feet.
Excellent. So I think the storm that has been whipping around the captain since they got off the boat basically just kind of grows in intensity, and the lightning and the small peals of thunder start to come off, and that's how Bane is manifesting.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. Ileana, it's now your turn.
Hey, we've established that the rest of these guys, other than the armored ones, are undead, correct?
Yep.
I am disrupt the undead.
Okay. I will say that you have noticed that they are undead, but they are not taking extra damage from things that would deal damage to undead, like the healing.
Yeah.
They didn't really do a lot of damage to them.
Okay, then never mind that.
I'm just reminding you of this just to make sure.
Yeah. Let's switch to electric arc.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm at 4th level cantrips now, right?
Yeah, it's 44 plus 4 for damage.
Yeah. So let's do it.
1 succeed, 1 failed. So one of them will take half damage, the other will take full.
13 total damage, 7 for the half.
Cool. And you do have 1 action left.
Yeah. I'm gonna move a little away.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm cool. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ileana's logic is scurry away from the danger after you've attacked.
So this one is going to spend its first 2 actions to cast a spell, speaking in this unknown tongue, and it seems to be bolstered by its spell. And so it is going to take its last action to take a swing at you, Curtin. And that is going to be a 29.
That will hit.
Let's see. And give me a quick will save. And that is going to be 14. You succeed on your will save.
Hey, and that's an automatic critical success.
Yep. There's no for this effect. There is no difference between regular. Okay. Hava, it's now your turn.
Yes, it is. God, they look covered, and this will be a bad idea, probably. I just need to double check something really quick. I'm hoping it works this time. I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell slot to cast Blazing Dive, and I'm gonna hop in the middle of the room for it, so I fly 15 feet up, and then I can land within free ground within about a 60-foot range. So I'm hoping to land in the middle of the room. Oops, sorry. So that way the captain remains at 15 feet away rather than 10, and I can hit everyone who is 10. So I believe that's one of the living people, and then the two that are in front of, 2 that are in front of the captain. Yeah, I'm fairly certain.
Okay. Do they need to make saves, or
they need to make a basic reflex save?
Oh, just hitting them with electric arc again.
Yes, just like electric. And so what happens? You're gonna see Hava take a stance. He was already in a stance, but he gets lower, Asian squat lower, and then he just bursts upwards and then lands in the middle of the room, and like fire kind of whips her out underneath him, and it just lashes out and hits everybody.
How much damage do they take?
Well, so they're naturally going to take about that would be about 15 points of fire damage, and then
Okay. So everything that's within.
and there's an addition. Oh, sorry, my bad. So yeah, the fire damage based is the basic reflex save, and that will be 15. And then they're also going to take about 8 points of bludgeoning, though.
Okay. And do they have to make a reflex save for that?
No.
Okay. 2 succeeded and 1 failed.
Okay, so the succeeds because it's basic, right? So they'll take half of the fire damage.
Yep.
Everyone gets full bludgeoning though, and then then it's the fire. It's the one I wanted to use on the dragon, but that it like super failed.
And you actually do manage to kill one of the undead creatures.
Nice.
First death.
Bitch. And then I have one more action, and I'm going to point blank shot at let's just hit the other one that's also on Captain. The same one that I've dealt damage to beforehand.
Yep.
Just smack it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's give the Astraea dice another chance.
Yeah, give them one more chance to prove themselves.
24.
24.
I have a +1, right?
Yeah, you do a +1, so it'll make it
25.
25 will hit. 24 does not.
Okay. I was like, did I do the math? I'm thinking math. Okay, but that's good. That's good. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Every and they count as math. But I rolled low 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah. 7 to the back.
Yep, it's got an arrow in its back now. It is now one of the zealots' turn. And it is going to turn towards you, Meryl, and start casting a spell. I need you to make me a will save.
Oh no, I don't want to make a will save. Oh yeah, that's I rolled a natural 18 plus 16.
34? Okay. You succeed, but you do not critically succeed, so you're still going to take half damage.
It's a will save, so I do critically succeed. Oh! I don't give a fuck what you're doing to my brain. I'm stupid.
Okay. And then it's just going to hit. That's a natural 20.
Damn it! I flipped it off. I'm like, I'm stupid. Then it critically whacked me in the head.
Yeah. Okay.
Damage is that?
Man. Let me roll for this.
Arrow.
Aubrey! Me leaves it to the...
Damn. I guess Vero died again.
Don't joke about that.
This time it would be permanent.
Stop!
We get Astraea back and lose Meryl permanently. Yikes.
You take 45 damage.
Hey, wait, no! Wait! Meryl's right next to me, right?
Yeah?
I would like to use my champion's reaction.
Okay. Which is?
Which is the glimpse of redemption, and enemy damages your ally, and both are within 15 feet of me, which they are. So your foe hesitates under the weight of sin as visions of redemption play in their mind's eye, and you must choose one of the following options. Ally is unharmed by the triggering damage, or the ally gains resistance to all damage against triggering damage equal to 2 plus my level, which would be 10. And after that effect is applied, the enemy is enfeebled 2 until the end of its next turn. Please choose.
Devisa coming in clutch for me, thank you!
This is why I took this.
And they'll just they'll just gain resistance to triggering damage.
All right, you have 10 resistance to this damage, and
so
this
35
will
damage.
be enfeebled.
You're also slowed for 1 round as these claws dig into your shoulder.
I would just like to flavor text it that Devisa starts to glow like the moon a little bit, and it wraps around Marrow like a hug.
That's so
blocks
awesome.
It a little bit and blinds the enemy.
What was the damage type, Aubrey?
Piercing.
Okay, so I guess if I get stabbed again, does that resistance remain for any time, or is it just that
Just
one
the
attack?
triggering damage.
Unfortunate, but so respectable. I have now been resistant to being stabbed.
Yep, and now your enemy is enfeebled 2 until the end of its next.
To attack, and that is going to hit 10 damage. Where's his sheet? There it is. Remember which feats he has. Cool. And he is just going to follow that up with exacting strike, and that is also going to hit 4 more damage. And then for his last action, he's just going to put his hand up in the air, and he's going to cast Air Burst for his last action. And it essentially is trying to push everything away from everybody. 5 feet. They have to make fortitude checks. If you want to stay where you are, make a fortitude check, or you can choose to fail, and then you can move 5 feet away for free.
Including
5
me?
feet away from whom?
Yeah, everyone within a 5 foot emanation of Kratos. So essentially, is Doomy and Marrow are the only ones who have to make the save. And
Which direction would we be pushed? Towards the enemies?
No, you would actually not move because you would not be able to occupy the same space as the enemy.
Then I won't roll.
Yeah.
I have a question. If that thing gets pushed and I don't, does that count as a movement that would trigger attack? No. I'll let myself get pushed 5 back. I'd like some space.
Yeah.
I feel rejected.
It fails, so it does get pushed 5 feet back. Cool.
Am I allowed to dramatically, jokingly outstretch my hand to Kratos as I'm being pushed away? Like, I thought we were friends.
Sure. And he's just like, I'm trying to help you.
Zambo, please don't do that to him.
No!
It's like, I'm just trying to help.
I appreciate it.
It is now your turn, Grin.
All right, so I'm going to look at Hava and I'm going to say, yes, more fire. And we'll cast Incendiary Aura for 2 actions. So that's how big is that aura? I'll have to look to find out how. I think it's like 15 feet. And then for my last action, this is going to do very, very unlikely to hit, but I will attempt to fire toss at. It won't hit the guy in armor, so I will attack the zombie in front of me.
Okay.
Boop.
What does the aura?
The aura causes persistent fire damage to anybody within it that is hit by fire damage. And I'm guessing a 21 doesn't hit.
21 does not hit.
Nope, but that is enough to make me concealed from all of those enemies around me due to my curse as smoke starts emanating off of my little goblin self.
She's setting herself on fire.
Cool. And it is one of the zealots' turn. Let's see. Spend 1 action. Move over, fly, sort of float over here. Second action. 1 attack towards Kratos. That is going to hit for. And then its last action will be an attack at you, Marrow.
Why won't you let me live? I hope you crit fail.
Yeah, it's only like 24. So it's not going to hit.
Yeah, that's a regular fail. Huh.
Okay. And it's now one of the living peoples. Okay. And it is going to turn to you, Grin, and it is going to make its check to see if it can attack you. It's what, a DC 5 flat check?
Yep.
It rolled a natural 20.
At least that was not on the attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then it is going to spend 2 actions and do an intimidating strike. And that is going to be a 29.
Ouch.
With its great action. Okay. Okay. That is going to be 19 damage, and you are now frightened 1.
Oh, apparently if you put minus 19 in the sheet, it takes you to 0. It doesn't think you're doing damage. Don't worry, it's not that bad. It's still pretty bad.
And so his two actions. His third action is going to essentially try to follow that up with a grapple. That's versus your.
It does have to make the a grapple's considered, yeah, because they target you, so concealed would affect that again.
Yeah. Okay. You rolled a 6 for that.
So that does work. One of these days, it's gonna protect me.
Yeah.
I swear.
And it's what? So that is a 21 to, and I think it's versus your acrobatics DC.
My acrobatics DC is 22.
Cool. Then yeah, you managed to just scuttle out of the way and.
Oh wait, I'm frightened too, aren't I?
Frightened 1.
Frightened 1, because I think that does make it 21.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So yeah, you are now grabbed by one of the zealots' turn. It's going to spend its first 2 actions to cast a spell on itself. And it seems to heal a little bit. And its last action will be to attack you, Captain, and that is only a 24.
That does not hit, baby.
Yeah, you just, there. They want blood, but they can't get it. And this one is also going to spend its first 2 actions to heal itself. And its last
Does
action.
Bane affect their ability to do that at all?
No, because it's a spell that they have.
Oh, right. Sure.
But it affects their attacks. So it'd be just a straight 30.
A 30 would hit.
Yeah. Okay. And you will take 18 piercing damage from the claw.
18 piercing damage. As that happens, I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction, motherfucker, to cast Blood Vendetta.
Ooh,
as its claws break across the captain. They kind of startle after dodging the one from the other side. And they almost like grab its wrist. You really should not have done that. And I believe it just works. I curse the target. And it's going to take a persistent 2d6 bleed damage and must attempt a will save. There we go.
That is only a 20.
That is a failure. It's going to take the full persistent bleed damage until it stops. It has weakness 1 to piercing and slashing damage.
Okay.
So I believe it immediately takes, 8 points of bleed damage back.
Yeah, and then it takes how much per turn?
2d6 per turn.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. And it is now the other living person's turn, and it is going to spend its first action, step over to you, Ileana, and then it's going to try to use its last 2 actions to do an intimidating strike on you.
No.
And that is a 26.
Fuck. 23 is my AC. Or no, 20. Whatever number you need, it's still not low. It's still not. It hits it. Fuck.
Okay. That is going to be 29 piercing damage as this sword bites into your shoulder, and you are now frightened 1.
Help. That's at 32 now, y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. And we come to Jamisa.
Okay. I think the first thing that she's going to do is like make eye contact with Marrow and just like narrow her eyes. And I have no idea how this mechanic. I mean, no, I know how this mechanically works. I have no idea how this narratively works. To be completely frank, just be like, this is how you really share a ghost. And I don't know, launch Peshka into Marrow. I have no idea. Summon Marrow's mentor from the beyond. There is a ghost angrying up Marrow's head right now, just temporarily, as I share rage. Maybe we just have a nice cathartic yell. I don't know how this works.
How would you like it to work is the big question.
I don't know. I mean, technically my rage comes from a ghost, so I feel like somehow summoning a ghost to temporarily possess Marrow with anger is the only way I can think of. So, I guess pick your ghost, Marrow.
I have so many dead friends.
Yeah, pick your angriest one.
I can't pick my mom!
You can pick your mom!
That's emotional, no! But
That's
also,
why I said
yes,
mentor,
I'm
to be
doing
honest.
that.
Okay, yeah, your mom is going to fill you with anger. And love. Love and anger, that's what I got.
Languor, if you will. A bit of languor.
Well, now we're really messy. So we've been bonded by ghostly rage. And then I'm going to attack. No, the one in front of me that's almost dead, and I have a terrible feeling should be dead if I knew how my class worked. Yeah. This is the third time in a row this particular dice has rolled. Which is weird to me. And that's going to be a 25.
25 is going to hit.
Remember your bonus stat that you didn't realize you had?
Yeah. Yep, that's why I'm like, probably should be dead by now, but it's okay. So 25 will hit. Let me do my... One moment, allow me to do math. 29 positive damage?
Yeah, it's dead. How do you want to kill it? Again.
Honestly, kindly. I will just,
Wrong.
you know, I don't know how you kindly kill a corpse with a
sweet.
hammer. I just, a nice little neck snap and then lay it down. Moving on to the next. Sorry about that. And I guess I'll attack the second one next to it. I'm rolling a new dice because I'm kind of...
You get that 20?
Yeah.
Finally!
Yeah.
It's been 86 years.
It's been 86 years and it's been at least half a season. For an attack anyway. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've been since the beginning of season 2. I'm so excited right now. Okay.
Which one do you want to hit is the big question.
Oh, the one that's to the left of the one I just killed. Yeah, that one.
Cool.
Um,
roll. I need to pull a critical card for you.
Okay, let me roll my damage. Ooh, I rolled really good damage.
Yeah, no, you know how you're doubling that?
Triple it.
Yeah, you gotta triple it.
Oh.
It's a solid blow. It's triple damage.
Okay, well,
Goodbye.
before the criticals, it was already 40, so hold on.
Oh my fucking god.
How does 120
Beg the fucking-
damage sound?
What the
Sounds
fuck?
great. And you just immediately you put one to rest, nail it back into its coffin, then you immediately turn to the next one and do the same.
Yeah, I don't think there's a body left at this one.
No,
It's like
dust.
gentle neck snap, lay down, and then
It just poofs into dust.
I've shared my rage and I feel powerful.
Yep. Cool. And that's
actions.
This is the end of this round. And we'll get back to the top of the round in just a moment. We're gonna jump over to Astraea for just a second.
Oh no.
Yeah, you
Astraea,
are.
help! Put them away!
Give me a quick another Arcana or Occultism roll to continue casting your ritual.
I'm using
you
a hero
hear
point.
this-
I'm using a hero point, and I'm not going to use the Astraea dice anymore. Because they are choosing violence, like genuine violence.
Yeah, you're a little distracted by the sounds of combat outside of your room.
Okay, here the reroll with the thing. Yeah, that is 20.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah, you continue casting this, and you keep hearing the sounds of combat outside of your room.
I have a question. Have I heard familiar yelling?
Not yet.
That means you guys
It's
are nowhere near me.
it's also hard to tell. There's a lot of yelling and
Well,
fighting.
okay, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be for one of them because all that bitch does is yell, and I've been traveling with her for almost like half a year.
I'm talking about.
Give me a quick perception check.
Perception. That's gonna be 28.
28.
Mm-hmm.
You hear something. You're not sure. You're kind of just in the middle of this ritual, trying to get it done. Something sounds familiar.
Well, I don't know what else I can do. If I don't know anything, I don't know anything, and I actively can't do anything to help myself besides continue the spell. So that's it.
Yeah, you'll watch just like the circle is lit up, and you can feel the magic. It is very powerful magic. We'll jump back to the throne room, and like as you're all fighting all of these things, you sort of hear what sounds like a crashing noise as you watch near the other side of the throne room, like two people just barrel through a door, and they're just fist fighting essentially. Just a flurry of people, and you're unable to really tell much about them at this distance and during all of this stuff going on. So, Mero, it's your turn.
Oh damn. Okay. Is it like up on the map?
It is. I don't have tokens for them, but they pretty much crash through like right. there is somebody you don't really recognize. They don't seem, they seem maybe more beast than person. You've never seen it before. They seem to be sort of half covered in forever shadow, and there's somebody in robes who he is not letting get away.
Ah, fucking furries. I see. So I only have 2 actions this turn. Talking is a free action, right?
Yeah, talking is free action.
Quick question: if I go right here, okay, there it is on the map. Would I be able to push the paladin in front of Ileana over here if I use the ram ring, like with the angles?
Angles, yeah.
Okay, because that's literally as far as I can go. And I also don't want to enter direct combat. So, I am going to run past Serena while I move, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hi, please help. I'm not doing very good." And I can go exactly this one. Beep beep, I have arrived. So, and for my second action, I would like to try and push this guy away from Ileana because she is suffering apparently.
I think it would only pushes him like 5-10 feet.
Only pushes him 5 feet, but if I push him on the diagonal, it means he's gonna have to move an action, use an entire action to get back to her, which is better than me trying to punch him right now and getting in his range because I'm also not doing very good. So let me just use the ring of that. I'm trying to use the items you gave us. So let me. I think, like, I don't think I rolled to hit. I think he has to make a save. It is a 22 fortitude save.
And that is going to be a 26.
Fuck. So I don't. Can you be pushed half of 5 feet away?
No. So I don't think he gets pushed, but I still think he takes half damage.
Does take half damage. Does the rage damage do Misa transfer to magic items?
No, only physical attacks.
Okay, it's still 2d6 force, which is gonna be halved. But so that's 7 halved. I don't know if it rounds up or down.
Rounds up for damage.
Okay, and unfortunately, I cannot push him because I couldn't use 2 actions because I'm slowed, and that is my 2 full actions for this turn. And I did want to say as I run past Serena, please help. I'm not doing very good right now.
Yeah, Serena sees this, and she's going to use the last of her prepared reagents from her alchemy to make a healing bomb, and then chuck it at you, Marrow.
Thank you for my life, Serena.
Mm-hmm. It is. You heal 20 hit points.
Hey! And I'm no longer at that -2 from my teeth, I guess.
Yep.
Headcanon that it wasn't even Marrow's tooth that got shipped. It was one in their collection. They were so sad they couldn't hit correctly after that.
Okay. Captain, it is now your turn.
Excellent. Let's electric arc these two. Or to start, I will expand the Bane radius, so it is now 10 feet around them. So I think it catches that guy, which is great.
He fails, so.
Great. And I am going to electric arc the 2 that are kind of on either side of me, which is going to be a 26 basic reflex save.
They both fail.
Excellent. Let me roll damage. 4d4. That is going to be a handsome 14 points of electric energy to both of them.
Okay.
Do either of them die yet?
And yeah. Ileana, it is your turn.
Whoop, whoop. Did we not move the dude from in front of me?
No,
Arrow?
he succeeded.
Did I do
He succeeded at his save.
What's his health at?
He looks okay.
Can we set him bolt him?
Yeah, you can set him Bolton.
Let's set him bolt the bitch.
And he failed, but regular fail. So it still takes 40-12, so.
That will be 39 in damage.
He doesn't look great after that, but yeah, and you do still have one more action.
I am going to move away.
Okay. All right. You can move up to your speed away. You don't have to just step. There you go. Go say hi to Mara.
My actions are super delayed because of the old computer, okay?
Okay. I just thought you were like, oh, I'm just gonna step. And I'm like, could you?
No, the stupid old computer that doesn't want to, like, let me do shit.
And okay, it is one of the zealots' turn. And it is going to go in on attacking Groon. It's 2 attacks.
Can it hit me?
First one, I don't think so. It's 25 for the first one.
Yeah, it also has to make the actually 25 would hit but it has to make the flat check.
It succeeds. So 25 will hit, and you'll take 10 piercing damage or slashing damage. And then it will attempt again, and that's actually going to not be able to. That is a 2, so it will not overcome the flat check.
Hey, for once.
Cool. And then it is going to attempt to. And then its last attack will just take a swing at Demisa, and that's going to miss with a 20. Okay. Hobbit, it's now your turn.
So the one attacking Groon, I'm going to spell strike it with a gouging claw.
Okay.
Yep. And, ooh, I'm gonna double check that because I might have crit it. 35, yeah.
35?
To hit,
35 crits the zealot.
Well, on a crit, it will also have like a persistent bleed type of thing.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. Do I have to do that critical thingy again?
I just roll for your damage. I pulled a card. It's a leg wound, so it'll take status penalty to its movement.
Okay, cool. So it's going with my crit, and we just double the dice, yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
you
cool.
roll it and then double.
Okay, cool. And I see that I rolled the wrong dice for the damage. Yeah, that looks more or less correct. So that will be about how do you say? Yeah. Actually, that's a lot more than because the other thing would also, oops, my bad. So that's 44 points of piercing damage.
Actually, how would you just kill the thing?
Yes.
Yeah. I think once again, Hava's arm will light up like Fenris Dragon Age. And as he like launches the arrow, it just takes the head clean off, I think. And then the arrow will pin it somewhere behind y'all. Don't gotta worry about persistent, nothing. And then one of the ones that are on Captain, the top one that I was damaging before, I'll just point blank shot it. I don't know if that'll hit because there's also a penalty. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's gonna make it miss. That's a 23 to hit.
23 is not going to hit.
Yeah, penalties. But it's okay. I killed one.
Okay. And it is now Kratos' turn. He is going to spend his first. He's just like, Demisa, you got this right, and he's going to spend his first action to come over and fight this guy. Okay. And he hits him with the sword. It's going to hit for some amount of damage. It's going to hit as well. And with his exacting strike and all of that, it's like a 1-2 punch, and he kills him.
Nice.
Hell yeah, Kratos, let's go.
Yep. Yeah, it is the one, and it's like one, and then just follows it up with like the head chop. You got to follow through, and he just goes, "I'm so sorry."
Damn it! It was Trevor.
Because you recognize he also like Demisa. Demisa, you definitely like recognize like the living people. Don't know their names yet again, but they're soldiers in the Vlagosian army who actually are they're palace guards. So Kratos definitely knows their name, and he's just like, "Oh, so sorry, but rest in peace." Grun, is your turn.
All right, I'm going. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Give me a half a second to think. Is the blue stuff in their eyes a spell effect?
Think of it more of a curse.
Okay, I don't have enough time to remove a curse. That's unfortunate. So instead of doing that, I will look at that guy in front of me and say, sorry, and cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
Which he should not have the greatest dex save, although my current DC is only 24 with all my status effects.
You get a 22.
Hey, so that is 30 fire damage plus another 2. Plus he is currently on fire. So he will take a additional does this heightened plus 2? What's the base level? So it is heightened. So he will take an additional 8 at the start of his turn.
Okay.
And then I will nope out of there and probably get killed in the process. But 5, 10, 15, 20, and move my Aura with me.
And it is one of the zealots' turn, and it's going to, it sees that Devisa's lonely. So its first action move up, and then it's going to cast 2 attacks.
I did kill all my dance partners.
Yeah. First one is going to be a 31.
That hits.
So that is going to be 19 negative damage. And then its second attack is actually going to only be a 25.
Hey, that's below my AC.
So that's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and it is the dude's turn, and he takes that 8 damage. But his best bet is probably to come in. First action.
Hello there.
And then his second and third action are going for a dating strike. And that is going to be a 25.
That's gonna miss.
Cool. Yeah, you managed to deflect it. And then it is to the zealots, the one in front of you, Cat.
And it's double baned.
Yeah, it's double baned. And it's going to spend its first 2 actions to cast a spell at you, and I need you to give me a fortitude save.
A fortitude save.
Will save.
Will save. Okay, that is going to... I have to use calculator math because I can't do math in my brain.
You're good.
Let's go with a 29.
29, that is a success, a regular success, but you will still take half damage. Unless you have something that turns...
Yep, it counts as, because of my called feat, it counts as a critical success.
Then you don't take anything.
Excellent.
Alright, and then it spends its last action to just hit you. And that is going to be 27.
That does not hit.
Okay. And it is its turn. And then, its friend goes.
That one is going to take 2d6 bleed damage at the start of its turn.
Alright. It is going to its first action to attempt to trip you, Captain.
Oh my.
And so it is going to be this versus your acrobatics DC. And this is a 22. So your acrobatics DC is take your acrobatics and then add 10 to it.
Oh, yeah, it trips me like hell.
So you're now prone.
Wow, that is so rude.
And flat-footed. It just grabs the leg and whoosh. Then it's going to spend its last action to do, which actually you can't do, because that's only going to be a 19.
Wow, I can't believe that. I just imagine this insane, I don't know what happened. You buffed the captain to hell and back, Serena. Just this, clown show of, these two things still trying to kill the captain, but it is just not working out for them.
Oh, it's not. Demisa, it is your turn.
Okay. I guess I'm going to attempt to intimidating glare my paladin person. I guess it doesn't have to be a glare. I guess I'll also just be like, you could surrender. And that's going to be 29. No, 20 or 30 even.
30 even?
30 intimidation to demoralize them.
Okay, and that is versus its. Yeah, that's going to succeed.
Okay. They're also just going to take damage. Cool. And that'll be on their turn, so they might be dead before then. We'll find out. And now I'm going to attack them.
Okay.
Does a 30 hit?
30 hits.
Sweet. Okay. Hang on. Let me do the damage. Yeah, so that's going to be 36 against the paladin.
Yep. You hear a sickening crunch as you just bash his head in.
I guess he didn't surrender.
Nope. Well, he did, but
yeah, and I'm going to turn around.
not willingly.
Yep. And get the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Dumisa commits like 3 acts of violence.
That's going to be another 30. So I proceed to kill 4 men in a row. Does a 30 hit this other one next to me on my left?
Yep.
Okay. A moment, please. I showed my dice that I doubt them greatly, and they went, "Hang on, we're so sorry." 43 damage, 13 of which is positive.
It's dead.
Look at this. Aren't you happy?
I am really happy.
Holy shit.
I've never felt this well with Denise ever, and I just want to thank her dead sister so much. And my dice.
We're back to the top of the round with Mara.
I have a quick question, actually.
Yep.
If someone is prone, are they still able to give you the benefits of flanking?
No.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, I guess the captain can disappoint me once in a while. I can still get around to the back of this with 1 movement action, so I'm going to do that. I calculated, just trust me. I have so much movement, don't make me explain it again. And I guess for my second, how rough is this enemy in front of me?
Looking all right.
All right, I haven't used a single focus spell yet. Let's use a key rush with my stunning strike as a treat. So let's attack twice. I do actually get a, now I remember I get a +1 status bonus to hit now too, so I better keep that in mind. Come on, dice. Oh, okay, that's really good. That's a 37.
37 is going to hit and crit.
Oh, okay, let's roll a
Get
function
it.
damage real quick. So the bludgeoning is just gonna double. That's a lot of damage. So got 9 on the dice, which doubles to 18, and the modifier is 6, so it doubles to 12, which is about.
Yep. And your critical card is Surprise Opening. You gain 1 action that you can use before the end of your turn to use an attack action against the target.
I haven't even rolled the positive damage yet either. That's like 18 plus 16 is, I think, 34 damage.
Don't forget your new rage bonus.
36 does that double?
Everything. Yeah, everything doubles.
So that's 38 bludgeoning damage, and let's roll the 2d6 radiant real quick. I call it radiant, and that's 20 positive damage. Is it still looking good? Because I have a second flurry.
It is not looking great. So.
All right, let's roll another second flurry and hope for the best. Holy shit, that's like a 32.
It is a hit, but not a crit.
Still gonna do a lot of damage. Oh my god.
Mess that up.
That's 18 bludgeoning and 10 radiant. Positive. Frick.
Yeah, no, that will kill it.
Amazing. I'm just going to punch this thing into the ground.
Yeah.
And I mean, I technically can't use my bonus action to punch this thing anymore because it's dead.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I moved over there, so I have 1 more action. So I guess I'll just use it to step into this last guy's range.
Yep.
Actually, if I'm right here, do I give the captain flanking benefits? Because I can't go over that pillar.
No.
I'll just go here then. And that is all of my actions.
Serena is, let's see. Has no more reagents or anything. She has a dagger. So she is going to cast electric arc at the thing, and it is going to, it takes some damage, and then she'll turn to you, Grun, and just be like, I believe in you, Grun, and give you guidance.
Yay.
And it is the captain's turn.
Excellent. The captain, who is flat-footed and prone, I assume that means I have to use some of my things to stand up.
Pretty much just use an action to stand up, but also with that action, you could take up to half of your move.
Okay, so what I am going to do first, before I even get off the ground, is this thing, like, I think it tried to swipe at me after tripping me.
Yep.
The captain is going to grab it back, and I am going to cast Chill Touch. And that is going to be a fortitude save.
Okay, because it also does. Yep, is an undead creature. Yeah. And that is good for fortitude. It will be only 17.
Okay, my DC is a 26. Is that a crit fail?
17? No, because this would be 10.
Okay. That's too bad. That was close. Well, the target is going to be flat-footed for 1 round on that failed save, and it is going to take, let's see, 44 plus 4. That is going to be 13, 14, 17 points of, I don't know what, I don't know what kind of damage. Negative, I think?
Yeah, negative damage.
Great. As the captain kind of grabs it and headbutts it, I think is how that's going to work. And they are going to stand up as it's flat-footed now. And if it's flat-footed, or I guess I don't really actually know how attacks of opportunity work.
Honestly, attacks of opportunity are not as common in Path. Essentially, is not a lot of classes can do them without taking feats, and also none of these enemies you actually fought had attacks of opportunity.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, so it can't swipe at you as you stand up.
Okay, the captain stands up, and their attention turns to whatever is happening at the end of the room. And honestly, they're just going to leave that bitch there. I'm going to use all of the rest of my movement to move this way. I don't know how much movement I have, though.
You'll have, let's see, 30 feet. So you would have 15 feet of it to start moving that way, because it would be 2 actions to cast the spell.
Excellent. The captain ferociously just fucking headbutts this thing, makes it flat-footed. They kind of almost like snarling as they stand up, and they start moving across the floor.
And you'll as you're looking up at the throne, you see that the fighting is continued. The person in the probably were once maybe like white and gold robes on the ground, and essentially is the thing that it seems to be. You can kind of get a better look at it. It is depends on your taste. Was at least at one point a very handsome man, but something has happened. He seems to be half human, half almost made of shadow, as he essentially is pinning this other person to the ground and occasionally just like hitting him in the jaw.
Yeah, I'm into that. Do I recognize either of those 2 people?
Oh, give me a quick society check.
Ooh, society. I am a pirate. I don't know how well I will do on that. Let's see. I can also never remember where my skills are. Okay, society. Let's see here. That is a 9.
A 9? No, you don't. They don't.
I'm a pirate.
Seem familiar.
Yeah. No, I'm a pirate. Don't know.
You've never seen these people on a boat.
These people have never been on a boat, I think, actually.
Yeah. Well, at least not your boat. Ileana is.
Yay! What are my options? Who can I kill next?
There is literally only one person left.
How far am I away?
20 feet.
Let's electric arc the bitch.
It fails regularly at saving throw.
12.
12. Okay, it is still standing.
And then I'm gonna put my shield up.
Okay. Ava.
You did not kill it. I assumed you would. That's fine. I will do another.
Maybe I want to leave you some fun.
I've been bodying guys for a while. But it's okay. I don't get to do this often anyway.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna goodness. Spell strike again. Gouging claw, because that's a good one, and that has quickly become one of my favorite cantrips ever.
It's good.
I will miss it immensely. I'm gonna use one of Hava's hero points. I don't share hero points actually with. Do I share hero points?
I'd say you could share it with Hava. Yeah.
Okay, then I won't be using because I want to save that. I've used 2 hero points on Astraea. If we're sharing, then I'm not gonna do it. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss as a 24.
24 actually does not miss because it is flat-footed.
You're welcome.
Oh, get bodied. Get bodied. Oh my god. That was good. Okay. So that's just. I should just close electric arc so that way I don't keep rolling the incorrect dice. So it'll be 20 points of piercing as I do my Fenris bow snare.
Yeah, it's dead. How do you
Cool.
want to how do you want to take it out?
This is another one that gets completely pinned, but like rather than its body, I'll just quite literally rip its heart out and pin it on the column.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
When they're all dead, can
Yeah.
I just like shout Astrea's name, hoping like she can hear us and like so we can coordinate locations?
Yeah, you can shout it. And Astraea, why don't you give me another perception check, and then after that, give me one last Arcana occultism check.
My perception is a 29 this time.
Off the distance, you hear your name, but it's a little bit hard to You're like, maybe that's Dumisa.
Okay. Do my spell. I'm like, okay, they're here. And then you said Arcana or occultism.
Yep.
That will be a 28.
28, and you feel this ritual as it completes, and you feel the magic just sort of whoosh, and then suddenly you watch as the eyes and the skull in front of you, the blue flickers out. A moment or two later, replaced with green.
I look at the skull, I smile at it, and they say, Bishop de Fate, discover, check, and mate. And I'm gonna pick it up. And we'll go look at my child, Rosalite. And then
Rosalite's like, the sounds of fighting stopped several minutes ago.
Oh, that's a lot of words that came out of you. Help me move all of this.
Yeah.
I don't lift.
Yeah, she helps you move all the furniture and stuff away.
Cool. We'll push the door open, but I'm going to hop back on her. And do I see A-Rod?
Yes. She is sort of slumped, collapsed against the wall, like a hand over her gut, and you can see there's a lot of blood.
Oh no!
But everybody else in this hallway seems to be dead.
Oh my god! Shit, you should have knocked. I say, just go over. Can I? I have healing potions. I'm just like how I force fed her
conscious.
food.
She's conscious.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. Like how she was conscious when I was force feeding her donuts.
This is true.
Yeah, she's getting a whole bottle. I only have, I think it's a lesser healing potion, but that's still like 2d8 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I found it. That is correct. So she's gonna heal 15 straight up.
Yeah, she looks some color returns to her skin. And she is no longer actively bleeding.
Oh, on the scale of 1 being like ouch, and 10 being like lesser ouch, like perfectly fine. Like, what are you?
So 1 is I'm very ouch, and 10 is no ouch.
Yeah.
4.
Okay. I give her another one.
Okay. Yeah,
just bottle feeding her.
Yeah. It's just like.
And she's gonna heal. It's 13.
She reaches down and picks up her shield and puts it on her back. You do notice her spear is destroyed. It appears at some point she snapped it and made it a short spear. And it is kind of, or it may have got snapped during the fight, and it's just sort of a short spear. I'm
gonna give her the striking rapier that I haven't used since season 1, and just be like, just in case.
Just in case there's more.
Yep,
it's
a little better, I think.
I think Heron is still fighting with Talon.
I'm pretty sure our, I guess, friends are here too. So, let's. You good? You good to just in case?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, awesome. while this is happening, I'm definitely, as a precaution, going to be doing my regular harmonize, except because I have the feat now, it's I have inspire heroics. So that means, ooh, I have more focus points. I gotta fix that later. So yeah, using that plus my harmonize, I'm pretty sure everyone within my 60-foot range, I have to roll for it depending on what I get. Pretty sure. It'll either be a +3 or +2. So, yeah, then DC is the level equal to that of the highest level target in your composition. Yeah.
Which is your class DC.
I think so. Yeah. But I don't think that matters. 35.
Yeah, you're good.
Would you say is that a +2 or +3?
That's not a critical success, I don't think.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure it's just a +2 to that. So yeah. AC +2, +2 to hit, +2 on saves, +2 on all of that. Just everything.
Yeah. And yeah. So you, riding Rosalite, start heading back towards the throne room. One thing you do notice is that there is anybody with the glowing blue eyes. They've stopped. They're not moving, and they're not attacking. They
Are they
sort of
dead?
seem. No, they seem sort of. Unless they are like a corpse that was reanimated, they just sort of seem frozen. They have no orders. It's like a robot without orders. It's just standing there.
Move right past them. They get like
You notice
I guess
some of the servants are like attempting to like tie them up just in case they start to do things again.
I give them a thumbs up, and we continue heading over to I guess. Well, technically there is no sound. There's no more sound indication, so I'm not. Well, would Heron still be punching my dad?
I was actually about to try room and figure out what happened because, things that pretty much concurrently happened at the very end of whenever at the end of that combat.
I feel like we should head to the throne where there's some guy getting the shit beaten out of him. Actually.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Captain is like there.
You're all heading there. It's essentially is what happened with Astraea is pretty much timed to the very end of your fight. And essentially is when Astraea has cast the spell, it's just pretty much right when your fight ended. So essentially we're picking up right after the last person has fallen, and you all look up towards the throne, and suddenly it's just the fighting is you see Dumisa, you're pretty sure that's Heron. But he looks weird. He didn't look like that last time you saw him.
Nope.
And you're pretty sure that that's Talon, and neither, Heron is just sort of breathing heavy, looking down at Talon, and Talon is laying on the ground, not moving. But, he's breathing, he doesn't look dead or anything. But it's more of just, it's over.
I will approach, weapon definitely drawn, and look at Heron.
He looks up at you and gives you a smile that seems... It looks a little weird because his whole half shadow now. Maybe it has a little bit. Maybe it just naturally looks a little bit more sinister, even if he doesn't mean it that way. I suppose when she just goes, "Oh, you're such a sight for sore eyes."
I'm not sure if I can say the same.
Oh yeah, it's a long story.
Well, taking back your kingdom.
Technically, yeah, I guess. And you watch as, person you knew as Talon sort of is he's looking around. He looks very disoriented. He's still laying on the ground. He picks up his hand and is looking at them.
Just gonna
maybe this is the first time he's seen them in person.
Set the head of my maul on his chest.
Yep.
Just a gentle weight of don't you dare.
Yep. He's just actually it's kind of good to be back in my own body. And then Harry goes, "Oh, good, it works. I was worried there for a moment."
Where's
I-
Astraea?
Astraea, last I saw her, was in technically my study. Aaron is like, "Oh, yeah, it's actually not that far away."
Did I know where Talon's study was?
Yeah, you know where Talon study is.
Well, Heron seems to have this under control, so I'm just gonna beeline there.
Heron just sort of like moves back and just sort of flops down on his throne. He's like, "God, I never thought I'd miss this."
Can I please come in and take him off of it? Because it's mine, actually.
You can walk in at that time.
All right, I will burst in dramatically.
Riding a dragon.
Riding a dragon, yes, a pink crystallized dragon from wherever the fuck I am. We just come in, burst in, and I just go, "Hello," and then I look and I go, "Oh fuck."
Well, you seem to have
Hi,
thought
guys.
you were in trouble.
Oh, I was in so much trouble. You guys are sped up my plans and everything. I say this, Rosalite's walking in, and I'm on it, and I'm just like, "Oh, you guys sped up like all of my plans, but it worked, I think, right?" And I point to Talon, "Dad."
He's still laying on the ground. He just kind of like waves. He's like not getting up right now because maybe
it worked.
Yes, it works.
Well, now that we've established that you're okay, you are okay, right? Can I insight check her?
Yeah. Aaron was like, "Oh, she's doing a lot better than me."
Like, because last time I saw her, she was goo. She was a fake goo person. Can I? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you roll for this.
Perception.
Technically, I have a giant poker face on, so wouldn't that be against my deception DC?
Okay.
Well, it's only a 25 then.
What is the DC? Is it your thing plus 10? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay, then you just made it because I'm pretty sure mine's a 24. I am so tired. I am incredibly tired, actually. Not like can pass out anytime soon, but more like I think Astraea's burnt out.
Yeah.
I think Demi will just kind of walk up to the dragon mount, and like give that a look. Like, okay, we'll process that later.
The dragon sort of tilts her head and just goes,
"Oh, okay. That's Doomy. That's Nero over there. That's dad number 1. Hi, Dad. That's your uncle. That's Kratos, and then that's Serena. Hi, Serena. And that's and that's Scroon, and that is my captain, and then over there,
that's my captain.
Captain of what?
And I think at that point, the captain, who had paused in like the middle of the throne room, hesitantly starts walking up to kind of stand astride Demisa. "Your captain, is that what I am now?"
"Yes, bitch."
"It's good to see you, Songbird. Are you hurt?"
"Yes. I'm pretty sure there is metal in my skin right now. But
Oh, and Talon is like, I can help with that." And he says some words, waves his hand, and you feel that the cuffs are no longer like they're around your arms, but you can slide them.
Oh, I slide them the fuck off. I just punt them across the room.
Yeah.
At my wrist. There's the runes are like burnt, and I just go, "Well, I always wanted the tattoo."
I have 0 medicine check. I'm sure my medicine is 0. This is purely gay. I would just like to take a little strip of I guess it's from Astraea's dress that I've been carrying, and just sort of wrap that I've been injured.
Oh. Well, since you're there, I'm just gonna hop on you, because you know I need a fucking ladder, okay? Like it's really big. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop on you and give you a nice big fat hug.
You will get a hug back as you're slowly spun down to the ground.
Ah, wait, be careful. I feel some now. They're pointy. They're so pointy.
Yeah,
They're so impractical, but like I love them.
Come up a little higher.
I had to walk around and mean business.
It's a good.
Thank
I'll
you.
let you two catch up, and your dad's here also.
Mm-hmm.
Slide all out of here with all of my hurting. Bye.
You see a rot.
Oh gosh, she's not dead.
Yeah, no, she's good. She's good. I just start yelling from across the room. I'm about to go hug Captain. I just push him. I go, no, wait.
I guess if Astraea's hugging Captain, I will go make sure a rat's not dying. Like, oh,
Yeah.
didn't know what happened to you or what you were up to. So hey, how's your morality looking these days?
It's, I mean, loyal to who I'm loyal to, but you've got a good one.
Friend, yeah, good friend.
And she smiles at that, shakes her head.
Dumi will give her a hug though because she looks like crap.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, be careful. I got.
Yeah, that's why you're good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad you're.
Yeah, I am too. I didn't want to die today.
Save it for another day.
Yeah. I'm going to go round up the servants, make sure everyone's all right, and figure out what we're doing next.
Big question.
And I'm so glad Thorn was not here.
Where is he? Wait, where is he?
He is in Cressa right now, overseeing liaisons with between Vlagos and.
And is he of your mindset with all of that, or team invasion?
He was team invasion all the way. Honestly, I haven't actually been able to leave the castle for like a month.
Me too.
This is gonna sound terrible, but I'm kind of glad to hear that.
It's deemed too much of a liability.
And it sounds like.
Yeah, as I said, I'm loyal to who I'm loyal to. It may not be a country, but it's people. And she's gonna make sure the servants are all right and figure out what our next move is. And we're gonna need to do something with all of these possessed people. And Talon is like, yeah, I'm gonna be busy. Undoing all of my own mistakes.
Not your mistakes. Dad number 4's mistakes.
Yes, his, but yet again, I don't know how many. It's gonna be a long story to have to explain to a lot of people.
Yes, but I can totally help with that. I'm gonna pull out the skull and just be like, he's racked up such an unforgivable debt. But it's okay. He wanted to be a part of the family so bad, we might as well do it forever.
Also, at this point, like the throne doors, like fly open. You see Ben running in with his sword. He's like, "Oh, I'm late. Oh,
hi, Grandpa."
This is like, I'm glad you're home. Oh, it's not okay. I missed a lot.
So much. But it's okay. I got the skull with the dragon in it, and I need this bitch to become a sword. Could you make it pink?
Sure, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And before I hand it off, I definitely give the skull's forehead a little smooch because I'm gonna be such a fucking heathen towards.
And like as like behind Rin, you want more people start to file in. You recognize plenty of people. You recognize the Bielak and Ciora. You see Rose and Winston. You see all sorts of other people. You see your siblings. You see your mom.
Oh, I'm like waving. I'm waving like fuck. And I'm like, oh my god, you all came, really? You all had a fucking Avengers Endgame moment for me.
And there's also Lila there as well. She looks very tired.
Hello.
Hi. And pretty much as soon as Kyria sees you, she starts moving towards you.
Hug.
Yep.
Yes.
And so your siblings are also pretty close behind, but she's like first.
Yes, I give them all many hugs, big hugs. Poor Captain.
Yep.
I'm trying to be gay, but everybody keeps coming. Now I have to, like a family reunion. You have to hug everyone first before you can actually hang out with the people you want to hang out with. So yeah, everybody gets hugs and stuff, and then I just go, okay, wait a minute, before I do anything, Dad Talon. There's a lot of dads here. Dad.
Like, as you say, Dad, there's like 3 people who say, yeah.
Talon. Just Talon. I need you to say it out loud. Abdicate the throne.
I abdicate the.
Amazing. I'm next in line, therefore I am Queen of Vlagos. And I have some things to do. And I pull out of my bag, like, my poorly written notes.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, skim through it. And I go, okay, first things first. Karen, I approve of your uniform request.
He's just like,
Your
good to
uniform
know.
changes will happen. And I sign it, and then I push it away, and then I point again, and then I go, another thing, I will name you my successor under a few conditions.
It's like, okay.
Cool. 1, whenever I come into Vlagos, I gain sanctuary and immunity.
Yeah.
Okay? 2, I get military support at request. Okay. 3, I get financial support at request.
I mean, you got to keep up, the look.
I know.
It's
Your
expensive.
Budget, it's so expensive. It's such a good budget, though. You think I'm gonna get rid of it? And 4, I have a seat as your advisor when you.
Yeah, no, I see no problem with any of it.
Amazing. Cool. So in a week, you get to be king again. Why a week? Because I think you need like a break.
Okay, yeah, I mean, vacation.
Yeah.
Can I organize a ball in a week?
Yeah, you can. Just.
Sure, yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to do with my time.
I already brought in like all the pastries. So.
Yes.
So like you have this. You have it at your will and stuff. Oh shit! And 5, I get to keep my title as princess because I'm a triple threat at this point.
Yeah, go for it.
Amazing. So yeah, in a week.
In a week, yeah. He gets up from the throne and he's like, well, I think I'm gonna, yet again, help everyone's all right, and I guess I have a ball to plan. And he says as he walks.
It's so cool. Is this why you're queen, mom? No, you're queen for other things. But this was fun. I'm gonna be really gay now.
Yeah.
So now that I have like a chance to breathe and actually properly look at the captain through the power of gay and not a perception roll, do I notice that they are really fucking tired?
Yeah, they look super fucked up. Like how I described in earlier episodes where there's like just like dark bags under their eyes. And I think the like Drake potion is starting to wear off. So these like watery scales are still sort of like clinging to their body. And technically this storm that's around them is not going to go away. So they're just kind of like, it looks like it's raining on them only. And their hair is kind of like whipping around and like sparking with electricity, even though the fight is over. And every time like that little peal of lightning like kind of courses through them, it looks like their eye just like almost imperceptibly like twitches with pain.
I'm gonna take your hand and just kind of go, what have you been eating? Are you okay? You look.
You make a very good princess, Astraea. It's nice to see.
×3. No, really. You look not so good. Don't dodge the question.
And they look askance for a moment. And then bring up like one of these like the gloved hands and kind of like swipe it across your cheek, their thumb across your cheek. I'm not a triple princess, Astraea. Things are hard. I was worried about you. Do you know what kind of world this would be without you in it? Hardly one worth fighting for.
A less pink one. Oh, yes, I guess that too.
A less pink world. I'm not interested in living in that kind of world.
Because they are not telling me. I already know that the captain is an oracle, and oracles are based on curses. Do I have to curse vibe check to know that their curse is hurting them?
I mean, I'd say it's very obvious right now, unless C wants to attempt to hide that fact.
Nope, it's definitely hurting them.
Okay. Well, with one hand, I'm gonna caress your cheek a little bit. And then I'm gonna cast Claim Curse. And basically, your curse stops for 5 minutes. It's like you never had it, just for 5 minutes. But I get to feel it for the 5 minutes. And during those 5 minutes, I would like to make a curse lore check to see if I can figure out how to at least alleviate pain. Because I know oracles need their curses for stuff. So I'm not trying to completely remove it, but I am simply trying to make it apparently livable.
Yeah, give me a curse lore.
Ha! Ah! The power
of gay is natural 20.
Tell me. Tell me.
20. Yes!
Shut the fuck
So
up.
that's a 33.
Well, I was gonna see if you had anything to offer before I said anything. But what like where their curse comes from? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Holy shit. You're really throwing me for a loop here, Aki. I think as you reach out and cast it, it's like the split second before you do that the captain almost realizes what you're about to do, and like the no is already like forming on their mouth. Like no. And then I think you cast it. And it like gets pulled out of them and into you, and it's like I mean, I feel like you're thrown into the heart of a storm. Like a bolt of lightning just goes poof, poof right through you. And like you are the center of this like incredible amount of chaos and water and loud booming energy and like this electricity that feels like it just crawls up and down your skin. And I think as Astraea's trying to channel it like, if you're like looking for the source of it, I suppose, it kind of just comes back to you. Like this empty, open ocean with like a single plank of wood and an infant child like laying on this plank of wood out in the ocean with white hair and one blue eye and one totally black eye, scaleras and all, just standing looking up at this like perfectly still sea. And then like the lightning strikes again and again and again. But you can see through it clearly, like so perfectly. And that's kind of what I have. I don't know. I don't know about like how to make it livable. I feel like that's an Aubrey question.
I think it's making something livable is just like, I don't know, Captain seems like it is pretty livable. It's just they've been running themselves a little ragged, especially just with everything going on in the world. Maybe the only way to make it livable is to just get rid of these gods. Because it's true gods. Open up the Feywilds. Bring balance back to the world. What?
I can't retire is what you just said. Okay.
Yeah. No retire.
No retirement.
Astraea, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Oh yeah. This is always wild.
Yeah, it is. And this captain, now that you are holding on to their curse, their hair is just kind of like long and not like in this insane wave around them. Kind of just like falls like this long, straight waterfall down their back. And they're looking with a lot of concern and kind of like just touching Astraea like all over to make sure that she's okay. It's... I said that I couldn't live in a world without you. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes, this is so much.
Break the spell, Astraea. Let me take it back. Please. Please.
I can only keep it for 5 minutes anyways.
Please. Let me take it
Okay.
back. And they kind of swipe a thumb. I've been like this for my entire life, Astraea. 1 minute in your presence is a lifetime. Please. I don't want to see you in pain. Don't make me do that.
Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you in this shit.
Got him.
Actually, no. I'm way more stubborn than you. I'm way more stubborn. Astraea just goes, I'm a triple princess, double god, technically triple god, and now also curse bearer, curse breaker, and a dragon mommy.
Astraea.
That's my kid. I'm
Astraea.
good for 5 minutes.
And the captain gets on one knee. Astraea. Please.
There are awakening kinks in me. Sure, fine. But only because you're begging in front of my mom. I'll break it.
Are they getting married?
Not yet. I'm just gonna Grab's probably just on the floor, just sitting in a puddle of blood of all the dead people. Just puts a hand over Gurn's mouth, not yet.
Just shut up, Gurn.
How to give all 3 of the dads a heart attack at the same time.
Yep. And your mom
This
is
fucking
also
pirate
very
on one
confused.
knee in front of Astraea.
The whole family, oh gosh, is this the moment?
And
Wrong
as
person!
and as the captain takes the curse back, this kind of wind whips up again, and they almost breathe into it, like they're allowing an old friend back into their home. They close their eye for a moment, blink, and look back up at Astraea. Triple princess, queen of Vlagos,
For a week.
hero of the people, dragon mother. I am at your service, now and forever, if you'll have me.
I think I will nod so you may rise. And as you rise, I'm gonna whisper in your ear, I know there's a lot of closets in this castle.
Did you perhaps leave one of your books somewhere
I left
else?
so much shit. So I'll join the rest of you guys later. I have to get all my shit.
Can I vibe check this from a distance? I do not.
It's just kind of dude, I really want you with Dumisa, not the captain. I'm sorry.
I have 2 hands.
Can I just know? Listen, I'm playing a thought. Can I just look at these 2 and just know and just give a knowing nod? Just I have the brain cell. I'm on their wavelength. I'm I'll handle this. You guys go.
Gonna go get my shit. I need you to help me get my shit. And other things. Hey, Rosie, baby, can you just stay here and go talk to your grandparents? Yeah, that's a lot of them.
Just okay.
She can get smaller, I say as I leave. And I drag the captain. And we're just gonna go find a room. And we don't have to say what happens.
Things happen.
Things happen. We're there for 5 minutes. It was supposed to be 5 minutes. It's
Yep. Well,
Yay.
as this goes on, as they leave, a moment or 2 later, Heron walks back into the throne room, carrying a plate that has pastries on it. He's got a bottle of wine in the other hand, and he's like, I don't know about anybody else. There's wine, there's donuts. Help yourself.
I think Demetri has to go over to Bia for just 2 minutes and just be like, I hope I fulfilled my promise. Not counting the makeup session with the captain. I'm not responsible for that.
yeah, we come back and then we have to have a proper introduction with the film.
Yes, but to your things, just kind of, she's safe. That is all that matters. She is young. She is allowed dalliances with pirates. We all have one.
Hava in the background says, "No, she's not."
Kyrie is literally just she also, the captain, looks
very exhausted. You do notice that Theseus kind of has an arm around her, because Kyrie is also an arm.
Oh.
Yeah, you just see maybe it's the whole stars in her eyes are a little brighter than usual, and maybe it looks like she's not as attached to the earth as she.
I think in that case, then Jumisa would, recognizing that, I don't know, the look of it, I guess, having seen it in the captain and now Groon and now Kyria, need to take back your power heal.
I'll be fine. I know you. I'll be fine. I pushed myself a little bit. I've never opened that many pulls at once. It is taxing. I. She's just like He's like, let's go sit down. And so he takes her over and she just sits on the throne.
Ha!
And it's like Talon is just like, this is really awkward. And he's unsure of what to say or do, but he's just kind of standing.
Wait for me for 10 minutes. I'll come back and help.
Yeah.
I know it's not really him, but I do need to just punch him in the face one time.
Yeah.
And
as you do it, he takes it and he's just like rubs and he's like, yeah, I deserved that. Technically me. Not me, but technically me.
This is the face I saw.
I have a lot of things that the other person did that I need to fix. God, it's been a mess. And oh my god, why did you not take care of me? It's just... I had muscles at one point. He just shakes his head and he's like, really? Just wearing white all the time? God, that's...
I do have a quick question for real Talon.
Huh?
I feel like Mero has just been sitting on the floor at this point because, oh my god. But they're going to see that things are kind of tying down. Astrea's doing things in the other room. They're going to approach real Talon, new Talon, revived Talon, and just kind of look at him, very much still covered in dragon guts and blood, enemies and everything like that. Just be like, I have...
Yes, I will answer to the best of my ability.
Did you kill a man named Ragnar?
The other one. Ragnar he was helping me on Astraea. Once the other one tricked me and took control of my body, he was in the expedition, so nobody at Naxos would...
Well, I apologize. Can I actually do an insight check real quick to make sure you're telling the truth?
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay, that's a really good roll. That's like a 31.
He has no reason to lie.
Mero will nod. Just be like, I do.
Yeah. I've had a lot of time alone with my thoughts.
That's typically very unhealthy.
Incredibly. Imagine being stuck in for 20-something years.
I have not had that happen to me before, so I quite can't. It sounds bad. It sounds like you don't have hands.
I can look. Just passively watch everything that happens.
Like, okay, mental.
It's gonna be a while. Managed to stay relatively intact, but it's weird being back in a body.
Yeah. Do you know how to walk still?
Yeah, he's been standing around and walking.
Okay, he's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just wanted closure on that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up. Just I just need to ask that. Can we let other people do their stuff real quick before we do anything else?
Talon will quickly turn to you, Dumisa, before anything just goes. I'm going to undo, and he did, and one of the many things is putting all the souls back, because he did say that stuff about souls not going to the underworld, but at least make sure there's only one soul in a body. I would offer it to you as well if you want. If you're good with it.
I think Dumisa will kind of put her hand over her heart a little bit. When they go back, the god of death sort of hates our guts.
Yeah, that is the thing, but...
Would you punish them?
I don't think you would punish all of them, because most of these people will just be going back to the underworld or hopefully moving on.
Would punish mine.
You don't have to do it now. Reverse the ritual at something down the line, maybe.
I'd say, does anyone have anything they want to do before Astraea gets back? Anybody they want to talk to, ask questions of?
Yes, but I'm gonna let other people go first.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't actually realize this would happen so soon. I want to harass Lila.
Yeah, you see her, and she's like leaning on one of the columns and just like deep breaths and goes, "Hi. It's a wild day, isn't it?"
You look fucking terrible.
Yeah, I've literally flown across the world like 4 times the last month. Like flying is like a bird.
That somewhat terrifying. A little bit worried for your health at this point. Please stop doing that. Actually, no, I'm concerned. Do you just sit down?
I'm fine. Just as she's leaning against the column.
Can I insight check this bitch?
Sure, roll it.
I'm pressing X to doubt.
Roll that perception.
I got another. Oh, that's another 31.
Yeah, she's absolutely exhausted, but also there's really nowhere to sit in the whole throne room.
Do you want to go sit down somewhere else? I'm actually kind of worried now. Like we can talk later. There's lots to talk about, but oh my god, you need it.
Once like Grin and I have made sure that everything is fine, I'll go sleep for like 4 days.
We make sure things are fine. You are exhausted and barely on your feet. Go take a nap, please.
Oh, God, you're worse than Rin.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Like,
actually, no, hold on. You're worse. You're the one that's been running yourself ragged, apparently.
It's a whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I do want to apologize for like lying when you first met me.
I would have lied too if I was worried. We can talk about all of this later, but right now I am actually very worried. You need to go take a nap, please. Or else
I'll go see if there's a bed that's like in one piece in this castle, I guess.
It's a big castle. There probably is somewhere to rest.
And pretty much like as she's leaving, she can pass Astraea and the captain coming back.
I want to say I actually am making the captain carry shit.
Mm.
It's not me. It's actually the pieces of the magical sword that I took out of Heron, because I definitely hid that in my room. I would not carry that on me. That's a sword, pieces of one. So yeah, the captain's totally gonna carry that. The captain also has a bunch of cartoonish like smooch marks like all over and stuff. And we'll come back. And yeah, and when we do, I will I'll have to introduce the captain to like my whole family.
Yeah.
and explain that the captain is well, I want to say, I probably do say the captain is my pirate lover. Yes, what I say.
Yeah. And Kyrie is like, as I said, we all have had one at one point.
You did?
I was young once.
Rin in the background, like you did? Like
yeah, Rin was like
I know Kyria, right?
Yes, you do.
Good to see you again, Kyria. No need to make the introduction, Astraea. We've met.
How? What?
Long story. And long introductions. Let's keep it rolling.
Oh, a lot of shit must have happened. Then I'll say my shit first, actually. Since you're all here. Right? Also group. Like, I just gestured. Like, just come here.
I will go over. Sweating, like, do we drop everything that happened right now? Like, I feel like Astraea should have a moment to process before we gut punch her with the die.
Well, technically, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. So Astraea will just go, okay. A few things happened. And the few things I don't think you know happened either. To Talon, and I just go, So, like, you guys did this really fast, and I thought I would have more time, and maybe I totally threatened the Queen of Cressa when she was here that I would body her, like, back to whatever ice stone age she and maybe I have plans to also take over Cressa. And maybe they're going in motion right now.
The captain cast their gaze on Serena, specifically, looking for her reaction.
Just kind of like nods. She doesn't really have much love for her mom, especially learning her mom wanted to use her as like a Capri Sun.
And maybe I summoned the dragon. I point to Rosalite.
Rosalite's just like,
oh yeah.
She's just like posing in the background.
And maybe she's my dog.
Congratulations on your motherhood.
It was a very strange month.
Yeah.
So I could summon. Well, so far it's one dragon. Where's my egg?
Serena's like,
Serena?
I have it. It's in my bag.
Okay. Speaking of Talon, that's the egg I was sort of talking about.
It just goes, oh, okay. Yeah, we can figure something out.
Yes.
I have books.
Time-based dragon egg.
There's a lot to
That's
do.
a lot. Yeah.
It does sound like you've had the business.
And I haven't seen the outside in a month because I couldn't leave either. So there was all of that. And I'm assuming the wards are no longer a problem. I don't have to go look for the last two.
And Kyrie goes, yes, Leas did take care of the rest of it. It took a while, but she got it.
Who?
Who?
Oh, the Fate Weaver.
Yes. I need to punch her.
Kyrie is just like, oh, I'm actually glad she's not here now.
She looks from what? Wait.
And Cetheri's dead.
Oh.
And Kevin is dead.
Oh, okay. That one's good.
Kevin. So Cetheri's death is not my. I don't feel that bad though. But the best way to put it is that now Dad number 4 has a very toxic relationship.
I see.
Yes, he could have given me a pony, but instead he just killed the man in front of me. So.
Alan is like, not me.
Yep.
That was the other one.
Yeah, it was the other one. I said number 4, you're number 3.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, we relocated most of Naxos. The rest of it's still being relocated.
Why?
Oh, it was super attacked. Queen Cressa. A whole bunch of, ghost army or possessed army, I guess, amongst others. Marrow.
Don't say it.
Had
Don't say it.
a hard time.
Close your mouth. Okay.
But it's fine now.
Shh.
Marrow is completely 100% fine. Nothing happened to them whatsoever.
Well, now I have to inside check that because
okay,
it's weird.
I'll just tell you. Dumisa, please. I do request that you humbly. You can't lie to save your life.
I said you're fine. You are fine.
I'm gonna insight check you.
Is that Ghost Jamal?
Marrow died.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used telekinetic maneuver to break all the windows. It's like you know that face you make. You're like smiling, but your eyes are like dead inside for a bit, and just all the windows break, and then I go, yes. Is that it?
At the moment, yes.
I am a champion.
Right, that too.
Big thumbs up. Big awkward thumbs up.
Yeah. And Heron is just like, donut, wine, anybody?
Yes, motherfucker.
Help yourself.
I know we only have to see this one time. I know like 2 of us watch the captain, so I'm gonna go first. Yep. I'm gonna grab the captain real quick. Be like, we need to have a discussion real quick, actually.
Mira, why don't you come over here with me for a moment?
Perfect. I will follow the captain.
And they kind of like out by the main doors in, kind of looking down over the stairs. They're still kind of fucked up, the storm is still going around them because it technically doesn't stop until I have a 8-hour rest. But regardless, They look out.
Actually, no, it does stop because I took it for 5 minutes. It goes back to
Oh.
normal. Yeah, completely.
Oh,
It's,
hell yeah!
It goes
Yeah.
back to, and honestly, like as an oracle, you can just spend 10 minutes and like do like a small
Oh,
little
right.
ritual, and like it'll lessen your curse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that 10 minutes in the closet was the ritual. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
7 minutes in heaven.
10. Ferris says 10. Anyway, the captain looks down over the stairs. You found your friends? You're all back together, Miro.
Yeah, and you're going
How do you feel?
I feel better if you told me all of that lore that I've been looking for before I push you down the stairs.
I believe you would do it too. And they fix you with this kind of serious look. Miro, one day I'm going to wake up and I'm not going to be myself anymore. One day I'm going to be a monster.
What do you mean?
It's not really anything I can control. The magic I've used to this point, the curse, the way it develops, the way it grows within me. I know enough about who I am, where I come from, but also not enough. Not enough at all. One day, I'll go back to that, not knowing. One day, I'll be a sea monster. It'll take root, and it will grow. And all of this will be a long-forgotten memory.
Did you used to be a sea monster?
No. But my mother was. Or at least, that's what I've been able to piece together. One day I will be too.
I see.
It's important to me that I spend the time that I do have changing the world, making it better for people like you, for all the people in there.
But what about yourself?
One day I'll just be water. I can live with that.
Yes, and one day all of us will be dust. The fact that there is an end to everyone is never changing. Yours will just come in a different way. It doesn't mean you should neglect who you are and what type of person you want to be, what you want out of life.
And they smile, actually, kind of big. What makes you think that I don't get what I want? I am the greatest pirate that Cyrene has ever known, Miro. Don't ever forget that. And they kind of push off the wall. I hope that we can see this through to the end.
I think that we certainly can. I think
Good.
I think that we can make the world better. And I'm glad that, well, you seem to have already processed a lot of this, but I guess talking about it might have helped a little bit.
It helps to talk to you, Miro. It'll help your friends, too. I think it'll help a lot of people. And they kind of clap Miro on the shoulder. And they spark a little bit. It doesn't do any damage, but they do kind of shock you.
Okay.
Just a little.
Hold on. I would like to I would like to give the captain a hug. Right? Can I give the captain a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
They clap you on the shoulder and then they okay. Yep, okay. And they hug Mara back.
I was going to throw you down the stairs. I was going to hug
do you throw me down the stairs?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god!
Is this an athletics check, Aubrey? I want to suplex the captain down the stairs, Aubrey. Is this an athletics check?
Sure, yeah, athletics versus their acrobatics DC.
Using a hero point. Please, dice. Can I use my last hero point on this?
Do it.
Oh my god. I have such a low acrobatics DC.
I've been rolling so bad. Okay, that's so bad, but like hopefully with my plus that's like a 22?
Yeah, it was a 13.
Okay, thank God. Yeah, I would like to throw the captain down the stairs.
Okay.
I go rolling down the stairs.
And just at the top, I'm just going to cross my arms and be like, and that's for beating me up in the basement of your boat. I'm gonna leave.
Can I use telekinetic maneuver to throw Marrow down the stairs as I'm right fucking there?
Yeah, sure. Roll an attack versus their whatever DC you need.
I think it's acrobatics.
Nope, it's an athletics check.
Yeah, versus my acrobatics DC.
Well, it's a spell versus
Yeah, it's my spell. Yeah, my bad. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong 34.
That unfortunately is higher than my acrobatics DC.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Marrow goes yeet. Marrow goes yeet.
Just throw you. Or rather, it's more like I trip you, but you go down as well. And I come up and I go, what the fuck?
It was revenge.
You know, I didn't actually hit you in the hold. It's also not a basement, it's a hold.
Yes, but I suppose I needed some sort of clone to getting my ass beaten by.
Whatever you need to feel better, Marrow. And they kind of ruffle your hair a little patronizingly. And then they climb back up the stairs.
I'm just gonna wait at the bottom. I'm just gonna lie down at the bottom of the stairs so when I'm tired. I'll be here if you need me, any of you.
I call dibs on the last goodbye because I'm the most important person right now. So just everybody else.
Get in line, babes. Let's go.
I will say my goodbyes then. I will pull the captain aside, I don't know, to a balcony where we can kind of low-key see the river a tiny bit. It's not the ocean, but it's close. And I will show them what I've been working on, which is I've been trying to turn the pearl into an earring. It's not done yet, but it's progress. And I will say...
that looks pretty good. I didn't think of you much of a craftsperson.
I have so many hobbies.
Good. I think hobbies are good for you, Demisa.
You know, I
Why is that?
to the head and kept my eye.
And they roll their one good eye.
In all seriousness, though, you ever need a safe harbor, always come ashore. How to weather a storm on land.
And the captain kind of like shifts their head back and like is really like looking at Demisa, and the way that they like kind of look at somebody so hard they're like looking through them. Why haven't you told her yet? That you're in love with her?
Get bodied.
Because it's not fair.
Why? I don't think kissing you would be... Demisa, I don't think kissing you would be that bad.
Thanks, it wouldn't actually, but that's not what I mean. It's... She's got a much better...
Thing is that I think she could actually kick your ass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think that I think I'm better than her? She is a queen.
Yes, she is. And she deserves somebody like you to be looking after her. Demisa, that was not a suggestion. This... And they take the pearl, like that was in Demisa's hand, isn't just about your pain. It's also about love. There are a lot of things to live for, Demisa. Please let yourself have at least a few moments of love. You do deserve it. Yes, it is. And if she will allow it, the captain will reach up and kiss her very softly.
Do it! Yeah, she's not gonna fight that.
Let's get this OT3 going.
I said last episode? Okay, bet. Yeah, the captain kisses her really soft, really slow, pulls away. Green Lady waits. And then they walk away.
Yup.
Okay. Guess we see who wants to say goodbye before Astraea.
I think Trula wanted to do something.
Ileana's probably just curled up somewhere with Briarsting because exhausted. You know, low health and all that stuff.
I think the captain is coming by, probably just right after that, coming back into the room and pauses by Ileana and looks down. Ileana.
Yes.
I know you and I don't always see eye to eye about a lot of things, but I hope that you're able to find whatever it is you're looking for. You deserve your own destiny.
Ileana has no word.
And I've always liked the cat. Good for mousing on the ship. Take care of yourself.
Cat goes, "You're welcome."
I always forget that it talks. And they shudder and walk away. And I think they find Groon.
Groon is trying to like bandage. She's not feeling well. Slightly sparking still.
Someone get a
This is
Hello
gonna be
Kitty
such a good
Band-Aid for Groon.
Yeah, this is gonna be an Oracle on Oracle healing moment. Are you ready? The captain approaches Groon. And since she's just so small, they kind of like kneel down. Groon, your magic has changed a lot, hasn't it?
It has.
When I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, I focus on the wind. For me, perhaps it's the warmth for you. What is fire but passion, love, a hug from someone you care about? Find that inside the pain and the power. You'll come back to yourself.
Yes.
You're strong. You take care of your friends better than anyone else.
I try to. Are you gonna hang around? You're getting married to Astraea, right?
And they kind of look over at her wherever she is, like talking to a million people who are like fanning over her, you know? What an idea, Groon. What an idea. I'll be back. Until then, take care of them for me.
I will.
Good. They stand up. They approach Astraea.
Now, I'm assuming I've been talking to people, so
Yeah.
I probably know that we're leaving in different ways. So, AKA, the captain's not coming with us. Captain's going back on the boat, and I think we're gonna do an express somewhere else. Is that correct? How are we leaving?
Probably by portal.
Yeah, and the captain's not leaving with us. They're not coming with us.
No,
Nope.
The captain
Yes.
does have a hunt to get back to.
Yes. So when we're together, hopefully somewhere private, I just kind of go, even when we have the same goal, we can't be together.
Songbird, don't cry. I hate to see you sad.
Well, it's been a month, you know. I don't think I'm supposed to be this tired.
No. And in that way, you understand. We're not supposed to be this tired. Fate weaves us in impossible ways, and I can feel it tugging me back. I can't be away from the ocean for so long. But I also don't know how long I can be away from you.
Well, I found out Fate's a person now, so
It's not Leis's fault.
I know, but I'm going to take it out on someone, is what I'm saying. Well, this is going to sound really weird, but do you have a seashell on you?
A seashell? Yeah, I do. And they pull out a couple of these they almost look opaline. These opaline conch shells, just from their pocket because they're normal,
As one does.
as one does. I try not to get too far from the ocean. Why? Do you want one? I can get you a nicer gift, Astraea.
No. This one is for you. So I'll take one that maybe looks the most pinkish, and then in it, before I do, they go, and you speak Sylvan, right?
I do.
And in it, I will say, in Sylvan, very sweetly, it's probably just a little tune, really, a little song, nothing crazy long or anything, just a little song in Sylvan, maybe like a lullaby or something. And then I'm gonna cast Seashell of Stolen Sound, so it gets stuck in there. Then I'll give it back to you, and then just go. Well, technically, I promised you a song, and this is only like 30 seconds of one, like a jingle. So when you want to listen to it, you can, and I will keep.
I love you, Astraea.
Okay, wow. I'm sorry. Wait, I promise. It's very. I promise.
And they just reach down and kiss her, so she stops talking.
Yes, thank you. You need to do that.
And they take the shell, and I think it's just, kind of like, if I could just have some magic here, they just make a little necklace for it, just kind of almost like out of water, that the shell hangs down on, and they like put it against their heart. Don't worry. You have not seen the last of me.
I better not, or else I'll have to. Well, I'm going to punch death too. I might as well see you there.
I love you, Astraea. I'll see you soon.
We give you another smooch, then more smooch. No, actually, I give you the forehead smooch this time. Ha!
I accept that. With a lipstick mark on their forehead.
You have like more like on like all over too. It's just you might as well be matching.
And then I guess it is time for the captain to get back to their ship.
And they squeeze Astraea's hand one last time before turning and just kind of disappearing into the crowd and making their way back to the ocean where they belong.
Calls, and you, as you approach, they're already readying the ship to leave. All these people who are, been with you through thick and thin for a while. You hear Captain on deck and Two Leg from behind from on top of the box that he stands to, steer the ship, just goes, "Aye, Captain, what is our heading?"
We go south. The Feywilds aren't going to open themselves.
And there's lots of captains and people moving about the ship. Wind finds your sails, and you find yourself sailing down, heading back towards the ocean. We will pick it up with everyone else next week and figuring out where the group goes from here. They have several things first. Take a couple of weeks. There'll probably be a couple fun episodes that are about figuring out what things are going to look like.
Is going to therapy an option?
Probably.
Therapy just left, Mara. I'm so sorry to tell you.
Is Calix still around?
Yeah,
Calix is a certified therapist, right?
Yep.
Calix he's a therapist. He's a therapist.
But yes, before we say our goodbyes, tell everybody one more time where they can find you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me on a second time. I love the captain so much. As always, it has been such a pleasure. If you don't know me, my name is C. I use they, them pronouns. I am a tabletop person. You can find, generally speaking, I'm an artist. You can find me making a lot of art on my socials at PieSharpArt. You can also find me with Transplaner. Transplaner RPG is an all-transgender person of color-led 100% homebrew D&D 5th edition actual play live stream. We are on our 4th arc. It is awesome. It is intense. If you like the kind of gay, beautiful shit that I brought to this table, you will definitely like that. So check it out if you're interested. Otherwise, check me out on my socials and keep in touch. It was so awesome. Thank you so much again, Aubrey, and the rest of the cast for having me on. Literally amazing as usual.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure no one will ever complain if the captain's back again.
Never. Never. We want C back always.
Maybe
I appreciate that.
Maybe some point in the future. Maybe we'll beat you back for season.
Eyes emoji. I'm looking directly at it.
Yeah. It's fun plans for season 4. I say at the very beginning of season 3. But yes, Tick, why don't you take us out?
All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for listening to this very wonderful, kind of long episode. I'm very tired. Episode of Goblets and Gays. We had a wonderful guest, C. As usual, please check out their work, their art, and their podcast streams. It's all incredible content, and 11 out of 10 would recommend. It fuels me. C, I would die for you. If you like what we do here, feel free to, check us out on our social media. We're at Goblets and Gays on Twitter. We also have an Anchor, a few other streaming sites that we have pinned on that Twitter where you can check us out. Feel free to listen, give us a review because the algorithm loves that, and join our Discord to give me specifically validation because I crave it constantly. And also the rest of the cast, I guess. But yeah, thank you very much for listening. Remember to eat your vegetables and stay safe, everybody.
Yeah. Bye.
Especially you, Craig.
Get out.
Fuck you, Craig.
Get
You're not
out.
allowed to witness my gay wedding.
Passengers, remain calm and please stay in your seats. We are experiencing pirate activity.
Oh, there's just something
Remain
happening.
calm and please stay
What?
in your seats.
Them.
We are experiencing
Them. Oh no.
At the outer edges of space, where union is but a whisper, humanity scrapes together a living amongst the stars. This is the story of 4 Lancers, talented pilots of mechanized chassis from all corners of the known universe, thrown together by circumstance and destiny, and credits. Follow Matcha.
Oh, were we supposed to know each other beforehand? I mean, we're all gonna die, but I'm glad you figured that out now.
Moxie.
Well, I have absolutely no idea what you necessarily need me to do here, but if it's kill a bitch or fix a bitch, I can do both very well. You're worth 1 week of no chores, and you know what? I really need that week.
Roadkill.
I'll take in the front, those 2 are taking the back. One of them's going through the booty hole, and let's go. I kind of need your help.
Fuck you, fuck you.
And Silver.
Here's like a little bit of money. Please go away. The ghost of your mistakes.
Led by me, Reed, your game master, through the Lancer system, a mud and laser style anime mecha RPG. I hope they brought some printers with them, because this is Bring Your Own Mech, an actual play Lancer podcast, and batteries are not included. Catch our first episode starting on July 29th, wherever you catch your podcasts, and then every other Thursday. Follow my heading, and I'll see you there.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.